okay.
Computer.
It's okay.
No, it's not, Goomba. You had to call me out. You had to calm me down. When does that happen?
Well, let's be fair here. Goomba.
Oh,
You did it before I did.
I have one thing I need. Does anybody have notes with the characters' names in it? I forgot the guy who's like the elder of Everbright. I completely lost his name.
Oh, balls! I did not write that down.
Did
Yeah, I
anybody
didn't
write
write
that
it down
down?
You
Okay,
mean-
Hang on,
matter.
I might have. Let me look over
His
my
name
notes.
is Jeff. Jeff the Elder.
You mean
Cat.
You mean Mr. Everbright?
Oh my god.
The magical Everbright man of the Everbright man?
John Everbright.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jeffrey-
well.
He had a cool name. I remember I was like, wow, that was a cool name. I just came up with
Jeffrey
this now.
Wiggums.
Jeffrey Wiggums.
Hey, just a really quick heads up, talk especially for you. Wife's coming home with food. If I am eating, I will mute. So
No,
don't worry.
do not. No, we can make this a social eating stream if you do that. I insist.
Yeah.
I want to
That's
hear.
what
I
D&D
want to
is.
hear. I want to hear the texture of all the food and the exact allocation of sauce. Like I want to.
Okay. Oh, Morty.
I want to hear in on that.
Okay, well we're good.
Ugh.
Oh, Morty.
Okay,
Morty.
now we're just getting into the games. We're just starting up. We're gonna say hello to the chat. Hello, chat. How's it going, everybody?
Oh
Hey,
god,
people.
they were listening the whole time. Fuck.
All right, real fast. How many people are here at the start of the game? I'm just curious to see what the numbers are. I got a couple announcements I want to make before we get started here.
Oh my gosh, where's the view count?
Oh, Morty, it takes like a couple of seconds to aggregate.
You're not allowed views. It's against the law.
You're not allowed to be you're aggravated. Oh, about 450. It's going up. It's going up. We're
Not
not.
for
We're,
20.
well, the thing is, we're not like once we get stream by stream 4-star, it changes a little bit. Like it goes up pretty significantly.
Yeah.
Now, while we're in here, since we're now playing here, I can say to everyone who's here now that based on data that I looked at, based on data I looked at, so yeah, thank you for the subscription. I very carefully, very, 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 very carefully wording this, based on videos, like when you have a stream go up and then and then thank you for the subscription. It sounds like just hearing
People
orgy in my.
subscribing?
People are subscribing. So based on what I saw, there are a lot of D&D and a lot of role-playing streams out there. I'm taking this stream very seriously. This stream actually matters a lot to me now. And then I'm really happy to get to sharing this with my sister, who I lost my shit at off mic, which is great because a good brother is never perfect. He has many layers. But I will say this, based on what I saw, that number one D&D stream is Critical Role. Number 2 is Homecoming, which I believe is the Penny Arcade one, and we are now ranked number 3. Apparently.
Wow.
Yeah.
Based on views overall, and
Take that guy who said trade me for limes in the chat.
Well, see, let's not write anything out. Like let's see how the stream goes.
I would like to make mention too, just for chat, that the fan art and support has been amazing. Like
Oh my
someone
yes.
sent in an animated GIF of like Greckles like appearing out of mini birds into
I
one
saw
thing.
that. That was badass.
That was so cool.
That was-
Please send all the Greckles my way.
I had to say before the stream started, there was one of the thing that you guys are currently hunting by a fellow who I don't have the name of because I have all my D&D stuff up and not that. But whoever you are, that totally made my day. I was like,
Can you send the link through Discord and then I can copy paste it? I can put it on. I can actually show it on.
I posted it. I posted it. If you scroll
Yeah,
up,
it's
you'll
in
find
chat.
Oh,
it. Yeah.
It's in chat. Hold on, let me just.
Have you guys ever seen Critical Role by Matt Mercer? We literally just fucking.
Oh, yeah, we just. Here we go, chat. This is some art. Oh, Nightmare, thank you so much for the bits. But this is some art, everybody. This was art sent in by. Can you? Do we know the artist's name?
I don't know the artist's name. I will Twitter it real quick.
Thank you very much for handling that, Nadine.
Whoa!
Yeah, right.
Yeah. This
It's
looks
great. His name on Twitter is Malverick. Sir Malverick.
Yeah, it definitely send some love his way. This is really I had to pay for art this good. You gotta understand, like this. I'm joking. I'm not saying I'm not besmirching anyone's art or anything like that. You know what I mean? But like this looks pretty amazing and terrifying, and I love this villain character. It's pretty fantastic.
Oh yes, I'm upset we have to fight this.
Like it's such a cool like OC. Like it sounds like a. This is cool. But no, this is fantastic artwork. Thank you so much for the submission. But like, we actually have
Alright.
we have a Twitter as well for that stuff. But everyone who's following, anyone who's subscribing, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Like, I take this very seriously. The guys just saw me have a minor freak out because I had some things go wrong. Audio-wise, like an audio podcast version, we'll look at that possibility in the future. But we're not gonna. Let's take our time with that one, because I think based on how I feel right now, I think it'd be best we waited for a bit. And if we do get it up as a podcast, we'll make sure that the first episode's a big summary of the story so far. We are level 1 still. This is D&D 5th edition. This is the 101 Club, and I am joined by Senile Snake as Panic, Grimtongue, the Bard, Gaijin Goomba as Greckles, the Kenku Rogue, Zito as Task, the Archer, who's a kobold, and
I was waiting on it.
myself, who is Borky, the Orc Barbarian, and my lovely, very talented, very patient sister, Monty Glue, who is the DM, who puts up with me. Now, I seem like an eccentric fellow. Now, imagine that's your brother. Just imagine that. Yeah.
All right. Ready to take it off now?
Real fast, Dillachu, thank you so much for the bits, my goodness. And alrighty, I'm just gonna minimize, there we go. And I'm just gonna, I guess we're gonna take it away.
All right. Okay. Everybody's in roll 20, good. So, when last we left our heroes, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, and Task the Cobalt Ranger, the party was tasked by the accountant Abacus Fleetfingers to dispatch a thief terrorizing small settlements to the west. After traveling for a few days, speaking with the locals, the party learned that their thief was a far more dangerous foe than they imagined. As the party pursued the creature, they found in its wake that it had stolen a child, decapitated a local town paladin called Ray, and caused other destruction. After meeting with Ray's friend Gorb, the half-ogre, the party promised to retrieve the head of the paladin so that she could be properly buried. Setting out westward, the party met face-to-face with their quarry and were shaken with fear as it tore through Crawford's Bridge and eluded the party with the stolen child in tow. The following dawn, Borky and Task set out to find a way across the river, while Panic and Greckles went to meet with Ozzy, a local wizard. Task and Borky found kindred spirits in Rivi, the tiefling cartographer, and Lily, the shape-shifting druid. Together, they felled a mighty dire lobster and a parasitic ankheg, bringing peace to the forests cared by Lily. After saying their farewells to their new compatriots, Task and Borky made camp in wait for their companions and readied themselves for what awaited them.
Alrighty. Nadine, real fast, can you check to see which microphone is plugged into your Discord? Like, I just want to make sure, because you came just before we get started here.
It is inputting Blue Snowball.
Oh, it is? Okay, just make sure you stay close to it.
Alrighty, so Borky and Task, you guys wake up the next dawn. You guys make a camp. You keep watch on the side of the road. The next dawn, you awaken to essentially a thunderstorm, a light thunderstorm. You can hear thunder crackling in the distance.
How heavy is the rain?
It's not. It doesn't impede your vision.
Okay.
It's wet, pretty miserable, and a little bit cold, but not as cold as it could be, as it is sort of summer season at the moment.
Right.
As you guys kind of roll up your camp and protect most of your things from getting wet, you notice two forms approaching you at a distance.
I roll for perception.
Okay.
1 second. Where's my character? Where am I? There I am. Sorry, there. Perception check.
Pats himself down.
You kind of squint your eyes and you make out the forms of what looks like a tall humanoid and a slightly shorter humanoid creature as they make their way through the fog and the rain.
Borky draws his axe.
Greckles and Panic, as you approach your two compatriots, you see Borky pull out an axe. This once silhouette, now clearly who you were after, wielding the weapon in his hand.
You come out right now, whoever you are, or so help me, I'll chop you down like you're a little tree.
Panic looks behind him. Just, who are you talking to?
Oh, it's you, man. What's going on? Hey!
Hello.
It's the music man and the bird.
Yes, we
What a
still
wonderful
have
warm
names, Porky.
reception.
What have you learned?
Oh, quite a bit. Where to get started? But let's hear from you two.
Well, we had a bit of a small detour. Apparently, some folks asked for our help in exchange for giving us a little bit more information about a map of the entire area and a way to get around the actually get around the broken bridge.
Huh. And what might that be?
I fought a lobster.
Yes,
Roll it back.
actually.
What?
No,
Oh, so-
Task holds up the piece of the armor that he was going to make for a shield. Oh, and also I didn't forget about you, Bird. He holds up the Aneg fangs. These will make some.
Mandible?
Yep, the mandible.
But that's
Hands it to the bird. This will make a fine pair of short swords or daggers.
Oh, this is impressive.
see, those impressive. Should have seen how a bear tore through that thing.
That I would love to see.
Wait a minute. A bear?
Oh,
A lobster?
You had to be there for it. You really had to be there for it.
It sounds like it.
It was a lobster. It was a lobster.
Apparently
But it
we
was
have.
dire.
Apparently there was a.
Yeah.
Apparently there was another tiefling under our same employer, who had a friend who was a druid.
Another tiefling.
Yes.
Huh.
Sounds like you got some competition there, Panic.
Competition. What are you talking about?
Oh no, he has no competition. Panic's way sexier.
That is true, but
You don't know that. Don't assume.
Oh
You
my
just said
goodness, It's been too long since we've been together.
Been like a day. So I agree.
so this tiefling. What were they like? I haven't actually seen many of my own kind.
She was part goat.
She's more goat than man, really.
Very subtle.
Yeah.
No, I mean as her bottom half was actually a pair of goat legs. She had satyr-like legs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What do you have? On...
Well,
shit, I have a
unfortunately,
question. I have
the town seemed very fit to make that a very defining feature.
Yeah.
It made
Was
a
she not-
it made a couple of nice rims
Was
along
she
the way.
not wearing pants?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I
I
would.
believe he would, Borky.
Oh, then
I
yes,
would.
yes, she was then.
Was she not wearing shoes?
No.
Huh. Strange.
It's
Task hands Panic the map that she gave to him.
Panic looks at the map.
She
Yeah.
made
Alright.
this. Apparently, she's a cartographer by trade.
What you see on the map, Panic, as you unfold it and look at it, it's kind of sad what you look at. You see a very detailed map of the places that you've been to, and then it reaches the point where you are, and then it just is blank.
Huh.
Yep.
Looks like this is incomplete. However, the areas that it does cover this is pretty impressive.
Oh, that reminds me here. These are for you. And then Greckles passes off the 2 scrolls.
All right. Who are you giving them to?
I'm giving those to Panic because he was the only one there to see him.
Wait, I thought
Okay.
I already had them.
Well,
Well-
I was told to wrap up to pass him off, so I'm just getting that off my back right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
alright.
he hands you the 2 scrolls. You know what they are.
what's those?
These are a couple of gifts from Ozzy. You remember the guy you tried to steal his familiar?
Oh,
I
and
didn't
framed
do...
me
whoa,
for.
whoa, hold on, wait, I didn't do that.
You absolutely did.
Are you sure?
Borky,
am-
you're a terrible liar.
I'm fairly positive. Let's see. If I remember,
Don't
these
remember
are
doing that.
it is a scroll of comprehend language and a scroll of locate object.
Well, I guess that means if we can find anything dead, we can talk to it.
That is true.
Panic, do you think it would be good to show them the rune that we came across not too long ago?
You found a what?
Yes.
Well, Borky, let me put it in ways that you can understand.
All right.
Imagine a letter
Mhm.
that is magical
Oh,
and can possibly do very bad things.
what's the letter?
Greckles pulls out like a drawing of the rune that he found.
So is that
Which-
A, B, or C?
To be honest, big guy, I don't know if it's any of those.
Oh,
If you look at the main screen of the one that you're on currently, up near the top, you should see a weird inscription. That is what is being currently shown to you.
Does it look anything like the dwarven symbols?
Looks
we
nothing
saw.
like the dwarven symbols.
Alrighty.
Something
Yes.
interesting that I learned about is that it's not only this one rune, but there are runes scattered all over the general area. Some of them very old, some of them very new and broken up, as if something massive had fallen from the sky and shattered on the ground. But this particular rune gave off some kind of magic essence. Panic, can you explain what you saw?
Refresh my memory. What did I see?
It was go ahead.
When you examine the rune, you sensed a magic from it, which is not exactly an archaic kind of magic. It was like essence of necromancy and also a sort of almost demonic magical presence to it that you are somewhat familiar with being a tiefling.
Yes, I sensed very foul magic, somewhat necrotic and also demonic. I'm not quite sure what to make of it, but it is very evil magic that I sensed.
how evil.
Very evil.
Oh, that's really evil.
Is it your opinion that this, whatever this thing was summoned from the sky and fell on top of these runes?
I honestly don't have any idea, but those runes seemed awfully familiar on the weapon of that giant thing that we came across.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we tried to get some information out of the druid that we were helping out. She unfortunately didn't. She wasn't part of the green that we were told about, so we couldn't get any information out of that.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That indeed.
She could turn into a bear now. That was
Oh,
neat.
that would be handy.
So, this method to get across the bridge you mentioned, Task. What is it exactly?
There's a very shallow amount of waterway we can traverse. We took out. That's where we took out the giant lobster-like thing. Task
Yeah.
points out on the map and shows them where the shallow end where they walked through was.
Well, if what you say is true, then we might have to worry about dealing with another one.
Well, apparently the druid said that the large crayfish-like thing is very, very common to a lot of the fishermen.
So,
But if it's anything like the one we faced, I'm sure we can take it. It's just unfortunately common adventurers, common civs, or a lot of the fishermen are just up against it, and they only have the basic of gear to take it down.
fair enough.
Yeah, we had to whack at it forever with the axe. Took forever, really.
Good job.
I would imagine with a carapace that hard.
As you guys are standing and conversing, you hear a snap and a crash of thunder really close to you guys. The storm is beginning to get worse and worse.
We should get out of the rain.
Yeah,
I
it's a good
agree.
idea.
I don't want my instruments to get wet.
That should be the least of your concerns, friend.
It is the most of my concerns. It is my livelihood.
It's just a little bit of rain now. It's not that bad.
You.
Well, Borky, I tell you what.
What?
You say that after you get struck by lightning and turn into beef.
Oh, and by the way, actually, here's something while we're traversing and talking. Are you so is Panic is able to use Identify, correct? Or am I crazy?
You're crazy.
Oh, okay, fair enough, because we did find some weapons off the fish, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
If you
Apparently-
shoot weapons.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've got
mine
a magic sword. It lets me breathe underwater.
for an indefinite amount of time, because the second time you tried it, you almost killed yourself.
That's okay. I'll have you know. That happened.
well, I believe our wizard friend might be able to help us with that if we have time.
Yes, if we want to go back to Ozzy, I'm sure I could have him identify whatever objects.
I bet you could.
Something to work towards. Let's get out of the rain.
Hey.
So you guys heading westward then through the rain?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You guys continue to traverse. Do you guys do anything like keeping your eyes out or stealthing?
Give me a
Yeah.
second.
Panic's gonna try to keep
There we
his
go.
instrument as
All
dry
right,
as possible.
you guys watch as you're talking. You turn around and suddenly Greckles is just gone.
That's part of the course. I'm gonna roll a survival check. Where is Mishit? Mishit.
Roll it with disadvantage.
Oh.
Well, it is
Unless, what are
nasty
you
already.
looking for in particular?
Really, I'm just checking for like. I don't know. I'm just checking for like signs of life or like any sort of like change in the natural surroundings around me. So like animals that
Okay.
have come by, something of the sort.
All right, you're still gonna have disadvantage for that.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
11. You see, trees have been kind of pushed over with the high winds. Puddles are beginning to form, and you look at a few of the puddles, and you can see basically what looks like hoof prints, but whatever other prints that were on the path have probably been washed away because of the storm, which to you is kind of aggravating because this is your quarry, and this kind of dampens your ability to track it.
Can I go ahead and drop? It's insight, right, for like spot and listens and such.
Perception.
Perception. Okay, sorry. I will never get used to that. There we go.
Insight is reading people.
Greckles, as you're kind of in the foliage,
Mhm.
you are creeping and crawling, and the rain is hammering down. At this point now, it's pretty hard. The rest, you're kind of keeping an eye on your quarry, and as you step, your talon foot hits something alive in the bush,
Oh shoot.
and you hear.
I guess I'll just search in to see if I can figure out what's making this horrible dying grunting sound.
As you push away the brambles and thicket, you see a human leg, wrapped up in what looks like linens, cloth, leathers, very mismatched work. And as you push away the foliage, you realize that a lot of it was just kind of placed on top of this guy. And you see what looks like a man, late 30s, early 40s, who has a giant gash from his shoulder coming all the way down to his waist, currently gauzed up and wrapped up in these crude bandages.
Everyone, get over here now!
Panic runs
Alright,
over.
get over.
Borky joins in.
You guys watch as Greckles emerges and pushes away the foliage, revealing this man. He kind of blinks a few times and he looks up and he goes, "Pearson, son?" And he looks up and sees the four of you. And at first, sorry, go ahead.
Is he actively like bleeding out or anything?
He's bandaged up, but it's not a good job. He's looking pretty rough at the moment.
Task, tend to his wounds.
All right.
Roll a medicine check.
Oh boy.
Borky, can Borky look around? Like he's like looking for danger. Can Borky just like
Yeah,
scan
you just roll a perception check if you want to do that.
So Borky perceives nothing.
You keep getting rain in your eye as you try and look out. Task, you manage to like kind of go in. You have your own sort of linens and cloth and thing. And you manage to kind of put some stuff in some places where the wounds are out in the open and currently being kind of washed by rainwater. It looks like the most dangerous wound, which is a giant gash, is like has the most attention. But you notice there are other deep cuts in his shoulder, his arm, and he kind of blinks and he looks up. He goes, You're not what I expected. If you're gonna take anything from me, just take it.
We
I
get
don't
that
have
a
much
lot.
left."
We get that a lot, but what
Yes.
happened? What happened to you in this situation? We don't want anything off of you.
We're not highwaymen.
Oh, thank God, glad someone isn't. He tries to like lean up, but then he just falls back down.
Yeah, that's a stupid idea. Stay down.
Is that what happened to you? Were you robbed?
No, I'm from Dragon's Take. I'm the mayor of Dragon's Take.
Oh
The
jeez.
mayor?
Have you
What
seen
is your name?
My name is Corthrin.
It's called Dragon's Take.
The town
Yes.
is called Dragon's Take.
That's
yeah.
the one of the townships. Yeah.
Porther Inn.
And it,
Have you seen a boy like 14, 16 years old anywhere?
I'm afraid we haven't, no.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
You are the first person we've seen before the rain started.
Panic. Might I have a
Yes.
word with you for a moment?
Yes.
Just a second here. Look, this man is obviously important. We need information from him. I know you can help fix these wounds better than Task can. We need information out of him.
He's not dying.
Given him enough time. Hey, did you not see that gigantic gash?
I did. All right. Panic goes over to the guy, and he uncorks his lesser wounds potion, and he hands it to him.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Can you not cure light? Like, that's what I was...
I can,
Going
but
for.
I don't want to blow one of my spells.
Cure light wounds. I believe that's a 2d4. What was that one again? I had it written down somewhere. I'm sorry.
Also, how do you spell this gentleman's name?
Corthrin. It's Korthrin.
All right.
So no.
Mayor of Dragon Watch. Dragon Watch? Yes.
Yeah.
Dragon
Oh, it's a
Snake.
1d6. That's a potion you got from Willow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Yeah, the lesser one would be fine.
Oh,
Great.
Oh man.
At least we know he's stabilized.
he's better.
You feed him the potion. It's a very tiny vial. He just pops it open and he he kind of chokes on it a bit. And you see a lot of the smaller cuts kind of fade away. But the bigger gash is such a substantial wound. It kind of heals, but not by very much. He's able to kind of sit up and lean on the trunk of the tree where he was kind of hiding.
How far is Dragon's Take from where we are?
A couple of hours past the fields.
All right, well,
I looked
find-
at Task.
Yeah.
Will he make it that long?
If we find some shelter, we could probably stabilize this.
My
All right.
my son Pearson, he was supposed to come back. He should be here at any moment. Borky, roll a dexterity save.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Why? Okay.
I don't know.
No,
roll and find out.
Okay, so dexterity is I do it. So I roll the right here. Okay.
Dexterity save. Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
You hear a crack in the distance, which you at first like. There's a quick nanosecond where you're like, oh, that's just thunder, and like, wait a second, that's a tree branch, and you lean back and an arrow just misses your ear and slams in, and you see a smaller humanoid form pulling out and says, "Step away from him right now!"
I'm assuming this is your son.
Borky pulls out his axe. Gee.
No, Borky. Let's calm it
what do
down.
you mean?
I
Hey, shout
turned
at me!
The
wounded man, he tries to yell. He's trying really hard. Pearson, put down your bow! And the smaller humanoid, you can see him lowering his bow, and he cautiously walks up, and he's like pointing, still kind of pointing it at Borky, and he kind of like scoots around him, and then kind of joins you guys over in the foliage.
Borky stares daggers at him.
You know what? Since this guy has enough strength to actually sit up, God damn it. I'm gonna pop a fucking potion of healing on this guy.
Oh,
Alright.
Wasted a lot of-
I know it's a waste, but you know what? Fuck it.
we're role playing.
Yep. Also, in front of his son, that's a sign of goodwill.
Oh my god! Wow. He pops the cork, and he once again greedily chokes it down. The large gash, which was just oozing blood out of certain mismatch bandaged areas, is stopped bleeding. It's sealed up. A few of the bigger gashes are also sealed up. All the small cuts are completely gone. And he just like, and he kind of
Well,
cross-legged sits up, and he's just like, "Thank you."
the need for shelter won't be as demanding now.
No,
Good point.
we're heading to Everbright. We're not sticking around. I gotta get reinforcements or something for my town.
What happened to
what
you?
happened?
What happened to your town?
We had dragon cultists show up. A bunch of bandits who were holed up south of us.
What?
I guess
Oh,
word got
ugh.
out that I was beaten in battle, and they sent their best to take over the town.
What are these cultists made up of?
Humans? Simple bandit folk, not a lot of them, but we're not a big town ourselves, and I'm the only one who can really wield a weapon.
I'm
Well, except for
assuming
my
these-
son there. Put the bow down, and his son kind of just lowers the bow, kind of hesitantly.
Cute bow, kid. You're kind of holding it shaky.
He kind of gives you like a little like a
Yeah.
teenager like sass look.
Hey,
Borky looms right behind the boy, and Borky speaks with all the bass in his voice right behind him.
next time don't miss.
Roll an intimidation check.
I'm just looking for it.
Oh God!
Oh. Alright.
Why do you do these things?
The kid, like, if it weren't for the rain, you'd assume he'd be visibly sweating right now. He kind of helps his dad up to his feet, and the mayor kind
Will you?
of touches his wounds, checks them. He goes,
Well, if you want to be heading back towards the direction we came in, unfortunately the bridge is out, but there is a pathway that leads to more shallow waters if we want to head backwards.
"Oh, if it's raining this bad, I don't want to go anywhere near that river. But maybe I can find some shelter and we can wait it out. As for you, I guess he kind of like gives an idle eye to Borky and to you, Task. He goes, you guys seem like fighting folk, mercenaries. Are you for hire?
I'd say that's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
This thing came into town, a giant thing. It had a friend of mine. His name's Peyton Black. He lives in Wolfsten. He's got this girl, his daughter. And
Oh,
this
yes.
thing
Not
had
anymore.
her-
I believe we know what you're going to say. We are actually
Chasing
currently chasing it. Yes.
Thank the gods. It
Well-
came to town and it challenged me to a duel, and I tried to fight it best I can. I mean, I say I'm a fighting man, but I'm really a farmer at trade. And it struck me down with a blow, and I surrendered from there. And it took basically the one thing that kept the bandits away from us. It took a dragon slaying blade that belonged to my grandfather, his most prized possession that we own.
And it let you live.
Yeah, it just went into my house, broke the glass case, took it, and left. It also had a head on its belt.
Ah,
That'd be the paladin from the town over.
Ray? No,
Yeah.
it can't be Ray.
No, it's
And
true.
unfortunately, it is very true.
You see both of them, their eyes kind of go dark and somber, and they look like down to the ground. He looks up to you guys. Damn, I wish I could help you. I really do wish I could help you. But I can't help you with this. The people who've taken over Dragon's Take, they're not a lot of them. That's at least one thing to our advantage. But they're opportunists, they're liars, and their leader has a dragon.
What?
What?
Hang on.
Fantastic.
How big?
It's, I don't know, the size of a dog, and it doesn't have wings.
That's
It's
a
like-
worm.
So wait, hold on. You're saying they have their own task?
I
No,
don't know
but
what that
it
is.
Task is
Borky,
different.
you know what? No, Panic, you know what? It's fine. That's kind of flattering in a way.
Oh,
I just thought you were like a mini version of it.
Corthin, how many cultists are actually in the town right now?
There's probably at least 3, and then there's their leader. So there's 4 of them. I managed to kill 2 of them, but my wounds, were pretty bad, so I got chased out of town. There's townsfolk still there, probably, if they haven't been killed.
What do you think, gentlemen?
I feel like these creatures' motivations are very, very strange.
I think
Well,
he's
we
a
have to-
bad mayor.
Well, we have to chase after this thing.
Well, now that's. But don't be hasty. The man is not a fighter.
Now, here's a question. Since you being the mayor, Is there anything of interest that could benefit us going into this town, say we were to try and overtake these folk?
The most thing of value we had would be swords. We have a horse and a cart, but if you're heading westward, then that's not going to do you any good in that thicket.
Task visibly puts his finger underneath his chin in a thinking pose.
I mean, we have food, we have rations. I think there's... In my wife's old vanity, there's a wand that might be of some value. It, She used to use it whenever I messed around and fooled around too much in the fields, and sometimes would come home with wounds, and she'd use the wand and patch me right up, kind of like your potion.
Ah, gentlemen, I think that sounds like an endeavor worth taking.
Agreed.
The other thing you should know is the dragon that he has, the bandit leader. It responds to him, but it responds to a whistle he has. He's got some sort of, I don't know, blue crystalline whistle he uses for it and gives it commands.
Is it like
A whistle, you say?
Is it like a necklace?
If we can't take it away from him, Task looks over to Greckles. Can you mimic it?
And more.
Perfect. So we don't actually have to grab this thing, we just have to make him use it somehow.
Leave that up to me. All right,
Well.
gentlemen. I guess are we gonna make our way over there?
All
I
right.
suppose.
We should let these guys go off. Sir, do you have a weapon on you?
No, he kind of... You couldn't see it. It was pretty much underneath all the foliage. He was holding onto it, but as he lifts up his arm, you see he's got a long sword. Just a simple blade.
Actually, here's the thing. Task takes the map back from Panic and looks down on it and points in the direction of where Lily's house is.
No.
Head to this location. Tell them you came across Borky and Task. She'll let you in for a few minutes.
Okay. Does she have a name?
Lily.
Okay.
She's a druid. She's a gnome druid.
Oh, the gnome druid. We see her wandering around occasionally.
Isn't she
That's,
totes adorable?
Pretty cute. I thought she was a lost child, and then she turned into a bear and scared the crap out of me. But you know.
She could be still assessing damage over about the end cake, so you might be able to catch up with her before she heads back all the way home.
Okay. Come on, Pearson. And he kind of gestures for his son. His son, like, he's still wounded, so he's kind of needs some help to walk, but his son kind of helps him.
Oh,
Yes.
hold on. I'm sorry. We got a porn bot in the chat.
Oh, heck yeah.
So popular.
Got it.
You watch as the two of them begin to kind of make their way. Is there anything else you guys want to ask them before they go, or?
Kid Task wants to stop him.
The kid stops and he turns. He looks very moody. He looks very angry, and he's sopping wet at the moment.
The man's already been injured. I want you to keep an extra special eye on him.
The kid nods, kind of agreeing with you.
One
There's a
question
little-
though. There is something else I wanted to ask this kid. I do want to ask him, since he seems to be a little bit trained with a bow. Task is willing to swap him $5 for an extra few bit of arrows.
5 gold pieces?
Yep.
The kid has a quiver on. He pulls it out and he sifles through. There's not a lot of arrows. He's probably got about 8. He gives you 4. He's like, I'll give you 4.
Will 4 suffice you on the way down there?
I hope so.
God damn it, why am I being nice? Task hands him the hand axe.
The fire one?
Yes.
Okay. He looks at it and it's warm to the touch. And he kind of looks up at you and he goes, do you want, and he reaches behind for the arrows, like, for
No.
this?
No, keep it as a last minute resort. You're low on arrows enough.
Thanks. And he sets it in his belt.
Greckles turns back to Corthin while they're conversing. Mayor, what color was this dragon?
It was blue.
Good.
Oh my god. God damn it. Task just like hears that, he's just like, now he's like actually like debating about that fucking hand axe, but he's like, no, take it before I change my mind.
Well, there is nothing more, I suggest we get moving.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before they go. Borky goes,
Hey, kid.
The kid kind of jumps at your voice, and he's still looking like he's kind of like patting the axe at his side, and he kind of turns and looks at you. He looks like you're gonna steal it, and he's kind of like,
Borky holds up the magical sword of floating, of breathing.
It's a big sword. It's
See,
bigger than him.
You know, see this? You can't have it. It's mine.
And Borky walks away.
God damn it.
Don't worry
Cass
about
looks at
him.
Cass looks about the two of them. You need patience with him.
Don't
As you-
worry about
as
him.
you-
He's like that.
As you look back to the two of them, the kid, his eyes are rolling so hard in his head they would have launched out of his skull. And then he turns, helps his father, and they begin to make their way down the path. Did you give them the map or no?
No, I didn't give them the map.
Okay, you just showed them the directions.
I just showed them the direction. I pretty much just gave them a running start of where to go.
Okay. Good. They know where they're
Oh, they
going.
made it.
Yeah, I just rolled for that and they made it. They're fine. Alright.
Yeehaw.
So you guys press on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could have rolled better.
Wait, what are we rolling?
I'm just rolling stealth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
bad.
you do have kind of advantage on this, because it is raining, and I mean any movement you really have in the bushes is, already being caused by the rain.
Yeah.
But you guys do continue on, and eventually, as it hits about probably 2 in the afternoon, the rain subsides, it calms down, and you're met with the cries of birds now kind of re-emerging into the woods, and you hear the tap 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 of raindrops falling off of leaves onto the ground below. There's a very overpowering smell of fresh foliage and moist mud under your feet. There's a lot of humidity though. As it gets kind of hotter and hotter, it gets a little bit more sweltier as you guys continue to walk.
Are we still within a lot of trees?
You are, but as you guys press on forward, eventually the tree line breaks and you are basically face to face with a very large meadow with very long grass. And in the distance, you see the rooftop of a village.
Well, I'm gonna get low.
You sort of like Metal Gear Solid, like Snake on the ground. But there are patches of long grass, and as you kind of go through, you notice that there's actually a few areas that are farmland. Very, very small, quaint farmland. Not at the same caliber as Mr. Fleetfinger's farm that you went to. But it's enough to probably sustain the people who live there. Want people who are actually would be you. Greckles, can you roll another perception check? Oh, that'll do it. You notice as you're crawling through the grass, you see a few fresh corpses of what looks like villagers attempting to maybe flee the village. They're soaked wet with rain, and they look like any pockets they have been cut open.
So they have 0 possessions on them.
Except for the clothes, which are just... Yeah.
So they're running out of town. Sorry.
The you could assume based on this person they attempted to flee the town.
Oh, so they're dead on the ground. Sorry, I misheard that.
They're
they're
dead, on,
dead
the
on the
ground,
ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll. You know what, guys? I need a call sign for you.
Is this in character, or are you just?
Oh no. Okay. So let me bring in character. I'm gesturing all of you guys over to the corpses because I assume I have not seen anyone walking around.
Right.
Well, gentlemen, looks like we were too late for these. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scout ahead. If I'm in trouble, I'll make what's a local bird that all of us have heard
You.
and could recognize.
Roll. I guess I'll.
I'm asking that out of character.
So am I.
A crow.
A crow, a chickadee probably in this area would be something that's more standout-ish.
A crow. Let's make it a crow.
Yeah, we'll do that. As,
Okay.
as the crow calls, be wary. And I'm just gonna start taking off. I guess I need to re-stealth.
If you want to, yeah, might as well.
What? There we go.
Oh wow, you are in the grass. You guys just see Greckles like sort of like Homer Simpson style into the bush, just back into the grass.
I was about to
Ninja
say,
vanish.
I want to see art of that.
you just fucking. What I think is, I just think of someone putting like a finger into their thumb into their mouth, and just go. And he's
Ninja
gone.
vanish.
Yeah, he just basically like melds into the grass and like disappears. You don't even see him move as he walks through, and you're approaching the village, Greckles.
Yeah, I'm doing the I'm scouting.
Okay.
Cool.
You make your way, and the village is essentially surrounded by a small patchy amount of trees. They look like some sort of fruit tree. You manage to make your way up the building and manage to peek through. Here, you see 2 guards who are currently looks like they're digging through possessions or like tearing through sacks, and they're tearing through the sacks, and like it's like they'll dump it out, and it's like apples and potatoes, and the guy just he just throws the sack in frustration. They're very crudely dressed, a lot of furs. You notice a lot of sort of dragon-esque embellishments, like teeth and fangs of various beasts, kind of adorning their armor.
Right. Let me see here. About 40 feet. Okay. God, I wish I was level 2. Okay. In that case, I'm going to go back to the group and just. Is there anything eventful on the way back?
No, it looks like they're holed up in the town itself.
Oh, was I close enough to do a perception check to listen for anything that they'd say?
You could have, yeah. I don't think it really would have mattered. It was more like
Oh.
grunts and frustrations.
You could have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. All right, gentlemen, I'm back. There are three. I was able to see 2 of the 3. They were just rummaging through personal belongings. I don't know how difficult they're going to be. They wore a lot of furs, a lot of teeth. So, Borky, sounds like your kind of people.
How much fur?
That's-
Oh, oodles. You
Alright.
could swim in that fur.
Oh, that means they've killed a lot. That means
They
they're
look-
that means they're pretty tough.
Did they look mage-like?
Monty, did they look? It was just straight up fur, wasn't it?
They're wearing fur and like the 2 that you saw were wearing basically what looked like leather armor with some fur trimmings. It wasn't like a lot of fur. They look like common bandits. So you've run into bandits on your travels.
No, just regular bandits. But I wouldn't take them too terribly lightly. This is a dragon cult, after all.
So then the
What's
question
this-
here is,
Silly question for the room, actually. Sorry, Tex, didn't mean to cut you off. What's actually pertaining to you? What's a dragon cult?
Well, Borky, imagine. Okay, you know what a dragon is, right?
Yeah, like a big version of Task.
That's a good way to put it. Now,
Okay.
imagine a group of people that were so obsessed with it that they worshipped it and served it.
What did they get out of it?
Possibly money, possibly power. It would be a great feat of strength if you could overcome them.
if it was a kobold, they'd be under protection.
That reminds me, Task, can you speak Draconin?
Task repeats, yes I can, in Draconic.
I'll take
What?
that as a yes then.
Which is pretty much just like hisses and grunts.
Yeah, it's not a terrible language, but it's not as melodic as others.
Yeah.
We need to come up with a plan before we do this. There were 2 houses we could hide behind. There's still a lot of tall grass, but we gotta figure out how to get that whistle either from them or get it activated.
Did you see the whistle?
I did not. I could only see 2 of the commoners.
The problem is if these guys are cultists, then I'm sure they're savvy to what Draconic is. I can't exactly say like call out to the dragon and then pray that oh wait, no, that actually might work. What if I start spouting off Draconic and then it tries to get the attention of whoever is the holder of the whistle to try and get the beast to be under its will.
That might not be a bad
And
idea.
maybe that's when you hear the sound, then you do it.
Well said, Borky. Well said.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm following along.
I also have a few ideas, a few of which Task might not like.
Well, let's hear them.
Well, this is a relatively small dragon, yes?
Depending on what they're saying, it doesn't even sound like a dragon. If it doesn't have wings, then it's not a dragon. It sounds like a worm.
Agreed. And Task, you do not have wings either.
I think a creature based on id would be able to differentiate the ability of me being a kobold and something it could eat.
Well, you see, you are vaguely dragon-shaped or worm-shaped, as whatever you said. Maybe I can get you inside there, and without raising any suspicion, by disguising you as this cultist leader's pet.
I assume you're going to do this by magical means because I'm sure whoever's in there is going to find the difference fairly quickly.
Well, yes, correct. I can
Okay.
cast illusion magic on you and make you look like whatever this creature looks like.
Hmm.
You just have to, assuming it walks around on all fours, walk around on all fours.
We also have to assume that it's not going to be with its master at all times, or
That
vice
is-
versa.
That's correct. I have a couple of other plans, but I'm
I actually have a plan. Hear me out.
okay.
I walk right down the middle of the road. I walk right into town, and I do my chant, and I kill all of them.
Borky, if you could pull that off single-handedly, I would eat my hood.
You just say good job, you don't have to eat your hood.
So,
See, now the thing
Well-
is the other part of what Panic is saying, I do like that plan, but I'm also thinking of something radically added onto this. I know this is a stupid, stupid thing to say out of my mouth, but maybe I can negotiate with the worm.
Would it be smart
it's-
enough?
That's
It's
the thing I
possible.
don't know.
Well, presumably this worm is smart enough to at least follow commands from its master, but much more than that we don't know. It might be as simple as a dog. We don't know if this thing can even speak.
In that case,
Based-
I would think that the original plan that Task had would probably be a better idea.
I can also, this may backfire tremendously, but I also have a plan to provide a distraction if necessary.
Wait a minute. You Taz snaps his fingers and points to Panic. Can you bolster voices to a certain degree in length?
Yes.
What if I shout out in Draconic to get its attention?
You
That
could.
way,
You-
that way, whoever owns the creature will try to put it under its thumb by using the whistle, and then you can get the sound.
It's not a bad idea.
Yes, but it would also alert pretty much every single one of them.
So then what I could do is I walk down the street and I kill them all.
Now we could save that for the end part of the plan, but I was thinking maybe I go in there, act as if I have been hired as a bard. You know, you got to keep your cultists happy, you got to keep morale high, so you hire a bard to sing you a couple of songs. And meanwhile, I'm actually a magical man, and I can explode their faces.
Here's another thing. Are they separate, Greckles?
In terms of what? In terms of what's separate?
Separate from each other? Like, can we single off a certain bunch of them?
Not likely. I saw two of them in the square, and by the time there's no telling. By the time we get back, they may be done pillaging, and they may go into the individual houses.
All right. Well,
I tell you what, if worst comes to worst, we just burn the whole town down.
I don't think the mayor would appreciate that.
Yes, let's try to avoid burning the town down.
That's
Suit yourselves.
That's the last thing we have to do.
All right. So then, what are we gonna work?
We
with,
don't have to do it, Borky.
All right. So then, how are we gonna work with this? I do like the idea of being able to throw my voice to get the creature's attention, but at the same time, we don't know if that will actually make the guy use the whistle. But at the same time, you going into town to try and distract them while we look around might also benefit us as well. But that would mean you'd have to keep Borky with you as extra protection, which leaves you two out in the open.
Wait, I can be your boss. What do you call a man who travels with a musical guy who, like, acts as like his, like, guy?
Manager? Manager?
I'll be your manager.
Promoter?
I will be your manager.
Oh Lord.
But you know, that might actually work.
Bless you.
The more likely
Bless
to
you.
listen to you if I'm standing behind you.
All right. Well, while these two are doing that, are you down for some scouting and sneaking?
Oh, let's go have some fun.
All right. So, are we cool with this plan?
Yeah.
All right. So that leaves us two to go fuck off and be stealthy. That leaves you two to go into town.
All right.
Task, there's one minor problem. What if this whistle's magical? We need a backup plan.
Yeah. True. Shit. If the whistle is magical. Do we have any ways to counter magic by sound? Looks over to Panic.
Nope.
Shit. Okay, well, if the whistle is magical, I would have to assume that whatever magic is going to come out of it is going to be used. Is most likely whoever hears it is going to be affected by it. So I know this is juvenile, but the only way I could see us counter measuring this is if we're louder. Looks over to Borky.
I can, however, detect if the whistle is indeed magic. I just can't do anything past that.
So Task looks at Borky.
How about this?
If we hear the whistle, we at least need to hear the whistle once. If it is magical, how about this? Okay, Greckles.
Mm-hmm.
The crow call will be if we find out if it's magical. If it is, sound will be the only way this thing is actually usable, or at least what I'm thinking. Borky, I need you to give them the morning ritual. As loud as you possibly can.
I didn't do it today, so it's perfect.
All right. Well,
So I want real fast, out of character. So I just want to clarify what the plan is. So then the plan is essentially, if it is magical, then you want me to roar as loud as I can.
If it is magical, we're gonna have Greckles make his crow. If you hear the crow, time to get Borky.
Okay. All right. Cool. Just want to make sure.
I'm trying to think. What was
Checking something for you real quick. All right. 30 feet. Okay.
Money? What was the other bird that you said?
Chickadee.
Chickadee.
The chickadee. I'll make a chickadee call. Task and I are gonna go ahead. I'll make a chickadee call when the coast is clear and we can get set up. Savvy?
Yeah. Quick question, just because I don't pay attention a lot, right? So I want to clarify. So, like, a crow goes, "Roar," right? And a chickadee goes, chickadee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Correct?
Make the chickadee noise for him, please.
I guess I'll make
Make the chickadee.
In character!
Please tell me what it sounds like. Is it chickadee-dee-dee-dee-dee?
Keep your fucking voice down, please.
Panic, I'm gonna leave that up to you. Borky, just listen to Panic.
I always
Everything will
listen to
go
him.
just
He's
fine.
100% with me.
All right. So Barky's with Panic then, going into town.
Yep.
Or are you all stealthing into town?
Yes, well, the Task and I are gonna stealth into town. Once I feel like everything is relatively clear, I'm gonna make that chickadee call, and then we can kind of go from there.
Okay. Are you trying to sneak back in the same way you went first? Just.
Probably not. That would probably be a. I would hate to travel the same stealth path twice.
Oh, you got it. Let me just.
Oh, I should roll stealth too. Shit.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say. By the way, pardon me whilst I eat my fries.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice. These are some good
All
rolls.
right.
I'm sorry. Just give me like 5 seconds. I have to like look at something, but I'll be right back. Continue though.
So, wait, did our task get up and go?
Yeah, no. We'll take a short, quick break here for 1 second while we're waiting for Zito to get back. Chat, I hope you're enjoying the game, guys, so far.
It's been good.
Case, I will be right back as well.
Appreciate the bits. Appreciate the
take too long.
subscriptions. We are having fun here on Chapter 4 of the Unexpectables. Goomba, I want you to know that you made a real life saving check, which was you didn't have to do chickadee dee 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 dee, which.
Right?
uh,
God, I will not let you shoehorn me into that.
Yeah, we should chickadee-dee-dee-dee.
No, I wanted someone else to go. No, it's more like chickadee dee until you got pissed and just did it properly.
That sounds terrible.
God.
Oh,
You know,
come on.
here's the other funny thing, just real quick.
Yeah.
If this thing is magical and controls draconians, Task is in trouble.
Yeah. That's not saying anything.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay. Senil's away for a sec.
Gosh dang it.
We're just taking a quick moment to say hello to the chat.
That
All right, I'm back.
went right through me.
All right, back
All right,
to
everyone's back. All right, so I just put your guys' tokens down there just so you got a sense of where you are. Greckles, as you make your way back, I want you to make a perception check.
What do I see?
You see one of the other guys who, at first there were two fellows near the front of town. One of them is currently pacing back and forth, kind of like peering around at different things. Specifically, he's pacing back and forth in front of this house up here. He's kind of doing a circle around. You hear a noise coming from the north. As you kind of peer around with your stealth, you can see that one of the fellows who is standing in the middle of town with the other guy and another bandit who you didn't see before are currently carving through the one horse in town, taking out chunks of meat
Oh.
and putting it into burlap bags.
I
Oh, there
know
goes our
they're not.
horse.
I know they're not even carving it right.
Gross.
Yeah, say. Bro. Yeah, finish these up these fries. Okay.
Freckles, for fuck's sake! Where'd you get those, and why are you not sharing with the rest of the class?
Just Greckles just eating chips while he's hiding in a bush, just like.
I'm sorry, it's nervous
Crunch.
eating.
Let me pick.
You best be
All right,
Hey, pass the
Okay.
Pringles.
what's the
Let
plan?
me crunch.
I'm gonna be telling. Oh, I'm gonna relay everything quietly to Task.
Okay.
So there is sounds coming from the north, and then there's that guy is just pacing around the northeastern
Yeah.
building.
Shit. What about that? Okay, if they're fucking around with that horse over there, and this guy's pacing back and forth. What about the house that's right behind the guy that's pacing him? Do you think that's of higher importance? This building here. I'm sorry. I'll just point it out. This one.
Yeah, that might be where the dragon's being stowed.
I say we go around the buildings and head towards that way.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Okay, real fast. Since we're at two separate kind of things happening real fast here, Nadine, what do you think is the best way of doing this? They do their thing, and then me and Senile do our thing?
Well, if they want to move, we'll move, and then you guys get a signal. That's how I understood the plan.
Right.
Yep.
As soon as we were ready for you to go charging in, roiding out, we were gonna do the call. But what we're trying to do, I'll move back. But we're trying to move here
No.
all the way around, all the way back.
Yeah,
To try and
To this
to
building.
try and get to this
Borky doesn't
building.
know that, so that we're still going in and doing the whole he's a bard, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only if you hear the crow call.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do both at the same time, and if you hear the crow call, then we change the plan.
No, crow call was for you to roll in.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you don't move until you hear the crow.
All right.
All right. I need you guys to make stealth checks again as you make your way around.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh.
Oh jeez.
As you guys
I'm
just
sorry.
begin to step. Oh.
Wow.
It's okay. This is what happens. Greckles, you are like, we gotta stealth out, bro. You take one step and then crack, just step right through a twig, which breaks in half. And then Task, you see this, you roll your eyes and you begin to step and you break through an even bigger branch, which makes an even louder noise. And then you both kind of stare at each other as all the bandits now just like meerkats are looking, and this guy brings out his sword and begins to walk forward. You hear the crow.
Hey, I think that was the
Or
second.
was that chickadee? I can't
Was
tell.
that the chickadee or was that the crow? That part was confusing for me.
I think it sounded like the crow.
I mean, he didn't do either, right? So, it's better safe than sorry, right? All right.
I suppose so. All right, should we go into town?
I had to roar, right? I had to roar, right? It's time to get orky. It's time to get borky.
Everybody roll initiative with that.
What a wonderful time to fail.
Oh boy, it's beautiful.
Get the bad rolls out now.
The best laid plans of mice and men.
Oh,
often
that's
go
solid
awry.
4.
Oh god, you guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
single
boy.
digits.
Boy, oh boy.
Good song title, single digit roll.
Oh boy.
Also, Monty, how far could we have actually moved in the time? Because like Task and I assume we would both be bolting full speed to wherever
Yeah, you
we
guys
could get
booked
to.
it like high school students being caught on like trespassing on property. You guys made it to about the stable here.
Okay.
Task, you got a 9. And then Borky got a 4.
Yay!
Well, fuck it. I guess we're fighting. Son of a bitch.
Well, we can still, if we can still hear that whistle, I can still try to replicate it.
Yep.
You know what? Honestly, I know. Like, we'll have to officially do this on our turn. But since we're together, like, whenever I can get to my turn, I'll just relay to you. It's like, if I hear the whistle and replicate it, you'll have to immediately, like, on your turn, immediately start talking in Draconian to try to give it orders.
Yep.
I'm gonna say you guys are a little bit farther forward.
But hey, the good news is that Borky probably got all of their attention. I'll have to figure that one out.
Alrighty, the bandit, upon hearing this cry. Oh, I gotta pull up my stats here real quick. Sorry, bad DM.
How could you, Nadine?
No, I got so many books I gotta go in and out of.
So here's the question now, Gaijin. Are we attacking them while this is happening, or are we remaining stealthy?
That's up to you, honestly, because once they really get engaged, I mean, you can shoot like 100 feet, 120 feet, something crazy like that.
All right.
Yes.
So this bandit immediately runs towards this cobblestone street that leads into town, brandishing a scimitar in his hand. He looks very excited. He's got this big, ugly grin. He's missing a few teeth. It's not a pretty sight.
Yeah.
This guy also runs up, brings out his own weapon. And this guy, actually, he's gonna run that way.
Oh boy,
Nope.
dragon time.
Gonna fucking pop the shit out of that dude in the back of the head with an arrow.
Yeah.
All right, Greckles, it is now your turn.
Boy howdy. What is that? 85 feet?
85.
85 feet, yeah.
Okay. Ugh. No, I'm not gonna be able to. All of their attention is turned to other sources, right?
Yeah, you definitely get sneak attack on this.
Oh, I can't attack. I was gonna drop into stealth.
Oh, yeah, you can definitely go for stealth.
Not gonna help much.
Let me see. The only one who would probably be hearing you would be the one guy, and he rolled a 5, so you're good. You stealth.
Wonderful.
you kind of stumbled into a bush or shrub, and you're like, and you kind of went back in.
Someone needs to draw me in a bush with like ruffled feathers and freaking out.
It's a giant ball of feathers.
Do you want to move at all?
Oh, yes.
So I guess we're sticking with the whistle plan right now.
I'm
Don't forget
assuming
you have to
so.
you have to go around the house. You
Oh,
can't
okay.
just go through
so
the house.
it'd be-
Just so you
I'm
guys
actually
know, we're
gonna
gonna be fighting a
go-
bunch of guys 2-on-3.5.
Working on it. I gotta go around the stupid house.
I'm worried.
Hang on a second.
I'm coming.
Okay, there we go.
The Homer
Alright.
Simpson school of stealthing.
Oh, I forgot to mention this when we started, guys. If it'd be really great just to help me out with like flow. If you guys tell me when you're done your turn.
Okay, turn is done.
Okay, cool. Task, it is now your turn.
All right, so I guess I'm following you, or should I take the pot shot at this dude?
You know where he's going.
Yeah. Do I want to move that way? Actually, here's a good question.
Oh,
1,
side?
2, 3, 4, 5.
You can't go through the house. You'd
Yeah,
have to
you
go
can't go-
around the house.
No. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'd have to be right there.
Could you be able to take the shot?
But then you would have the stable in your way. It looks
Yeah,
like,
the stable in
and
my
the
way.
cart.
Can I take the shot from here?
Oh yeah, you definitely can. If you actually move up right to the space in front of you, you could totally take the shot without any problem.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, you're good to go.
So I'm gonna go to the house. Please hit.
God.
Please hit. Longbow. There it is.
Nice.
Oh,
That hits.
nice.
Nice.
Oof.
Back of the
The
fucking
guy-
skull.
The guy begins to sort of like walk. He's not running. He's just kind of like walking, and then as he's walking, just into the back of his shoulder, he almost falls forward, and he reaches back where your arrow has landed in his shoulder. And he's like, ah! And then you can see he now understands the seriousness of the situation he's in. His eyes grow quite wide.
Saying draconic. Hey, what's up?
Panic. It is now your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Well, since we're fighting these guys now, I guess to hell with the whole manager thing.
You don't know that. We could still work together on these.
Then-
I'll take 20% off the top. You leave me to do all the.
Wait.
Well,
How does
let-
Borky know what 20% is?
Well, let's
I'm not care. I'm not actually saying it.
we have a few factors we need to consider. They are startled, and Task literally just shot one of them.
Oh, okay,
Don't forget.
Maybe
you guys
same-
you guys can't have a conversation this long in combat.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry.
well, in that case,
Stay back.
Borky says.
Crippling depression, please.
What?
Come on, Ted 2.
Panic is going to
Oh God.
Come on, Ted 2. Let's go.
Incoming.
Panic is going to point at this one and say, "Ugh, I thought we were on our way to the fashion convention. I must be in the other direction."
Okay.
And it's gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
What a bully.
VM.
60 feet. Okay. God. I should keep the stats up for Vicious Mockery. It seems to arrive so much. He passed his wisdom save. He got a 17 in his roll. He looks a little hurt though. He takes 1 point of damage.
Wait a minute, he passed?
He doesn't look upset. Yeah, he passed.
He probably
got a
had
17
pride
his
in those
roll.
pelts, actually.
And his wisdom's a +0, so. He looks like offended, but he doesn't look upset.
You managed to knock out one of his other teeth.
Hey.
Yeah, you hear a tick, 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 tick as one of his teeth just kind of, as his mouth is agape, like, excuse me? It just falls out on its own.
It was so loose that a single motion knocked it out.
Is your turn done?
Panic just kind of goes, ugh, and my turn is done.
As,
All right,
as
Borky, it's now your
soon
turn.
as the tooth drops, Borky picks out his axe and rages and charges forward at him.
All right, you can move 30 feet.
Charge
you go.
right into him.
Okay.
All right, so
You are technically raging, correct?
I am raging.
Okay.
Always going to
Rage, time to get angry.
So Borky swings with his two-handed axe, this great axe, and
It hits.
Oof.
hits.
Roll damage.
Oh god.
Oh,
Fucking A!
He rolled a 12 plus a 2 on top of that because he's raging. Dear Lord, you cleave the man in half. You see, as his face goes from like excuse me to oh god, and his eyes grow wide. He like drops his weapon, and you just cut him clean in half. And like one half of him falls forward, the other half like flumps to the side.
No, my other tooth!
Borky says,
Borky turns back to panic real fast. I don't know what cut deeper your words are that.
I'm pretty sure it was you.
Ow, we don't know
Great.
that.
You know what? Fuck it, it was Ted too.
This guy is gonna roll up, scimitar out. Ah, whoa, that dice, that's gone. All right, roll another one. That went behind the laptop somewhere. 15 plus. That's 17. Does that hit you?
yeah, I think I need a 15 to hit. Hold on, let me just double check. I need it rolls based off of the armor class, right?
Your armor class, yeah.
Yeah, it's 15.
Yeah. All right,
At
yeah,
least
they'll
you
hit
take
you.
half damage.
Oh, you take 7 points of damage.
Oh wow! Whoa!
As he cleaves into your shoulder. He rolled a 6 on his dice roll.
Damn, that is 7. Ooh, down to 9. Jeepers.
Is that after damage reduction?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I'm raging.
Oh yeah, you get half, so that's half to 3.
Oh wow. So I'm down to 3. Oh, that's way better.
I was to say.
Thank you very much for catching that. All right. That's done.
Sorry, I forgot you're raging.
Quite angry. That's why I cut the guy right in half. Yeah.
That ends his turn.
And now, Arrow McChucklefuck over here.
I'm actually gonna. No, he's gonna run to the house. He disappears into the house.
Yes.
He throws open the door and just bolts into the house, which is dark in the interior.
God damn it, I want that arrow back!
Greckles, it is now your turn.
In lieu of like a combat action, can I do a double movement?
Yeah, you can do a dash.
Okay. I want to get into a place where I'm like here-ish, where I can let me arrow here, where I can like, whoa, wait, how do I erase that?
Here, I got it.
Thank you. Wrong one. There we go. I want to try and get in line of sight. Can I get in line of sight of him, but still be stealth? I couldn't tell if there's like underbrush here or not.
That's a bush right there, actually.
Oh well, glory day.
There's Star with the flustered Greckles.
I
Um,
have to
So you're
repeat
gonna-
that.
you're gonna.
Oh, that's
throw a
turn. I'm
dart?
sorry. Oh, I just did.
Oh
the
wait,
double
you dashed.
movement.
You did a double movement. Yeah, and you're in the shrubs right now.
Yeah, I'm done.
Task.
Alright, let's see.
You could re-stealth technically.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was just like, well, he just turned his back to me and ran inside. He didn't see anything. Let's get over here.
You're going up. Okay.
Let's get over here and stealth that shit.
Okay.
Roll them bones, daddy.
You probably don't need to actually roll stealth because you're currently
it's-
not in the line of sight of anyone, and it's also like there's no one there to hear you. They're currently engaged,
Fantastic.
so you're
Oh,
actually
so-
fine.
So they don't ever get a perception check?
At the moment, I mean, like the guy's fighting Borky. He's got a giant orc with an axe in front of him. I think he's a little focused at the
he just
moment.
cut his
on
A little
that.
preoccupied.
Yeah, a little preoccupied.
Okay. I won't
Oh, wait, so
complain.
then... Oh, hold on, then... Do you mind if I take a double move to get behind here?
Yeah, go right ahead. They'll take your action though.
He's dealing with
That's
the fact
fine.
that
I don't plan to do an action just yet anyway.
Borky cut Dwayne in twain.
Are you
that,
good?
that ends your turn there, Task?
Yes, it does.
All right, Panic, it is now your turn.
All right, I was going to attack with my rapier, but I just thought of a zinger.
Thought of something even sharper. What's more sharper, the rapier or the tongue?
So he's gonna look at this guy and he's gonna say, I bet the amount of times you've looked in the mirror and felt good about yourself is less than the amount of teeth you have in your mouth.
Oh.
Pow!
Another 1 damage. Oh, that's not a d20. Well, he rolled a natural 20 on his save. I'm sorry. He looks at you and he smiles and you see beautiful pristine white teeth, which is actually kind of surprising.
Hell, there are no toothbrushes.
Yeah, he takes 1 point of damage.
I brush my teeth every day.
It's a very hygienic bandit.
Yeah.
Silly question. Can I flank him?
No, there's no one else on the other side.
Okay, sorry. I'm new to this. Don't forget. Alrighty.
Yeah. Is that end your turn there, Panic?
Hang on. I'm trying to... Hang on, I can't access my token. I guess I could move as well.
Wait, what?
Well, move action is different than... Right?
Yeah, move's different than... You used your action already, so you can move. And you have a bonus action.
Would I be flanking him if I moved here?
No, you'd have to be on the other side of him, so you'd have to be here.
Alright, I'm going to... move here, then.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Borky, it is now your turn.
Borky turns to the one who stabbed him.
Grumbles a little bit here. You swing it, you gotta mean it.
Borky turns with his two-handed great axe and swings it at the other guy, who dares attack him.
That hits.
And Borky swings down.
Oh my god. You do like the anime thing where you swing your blade and there's a moment of silence and then the guy like kind of like as his top part from his shoulders up to his head just slide off his body.
You just animate him.
You literally just animate him. Oh.
What I say, walk down the street and kill everyone.
You hook on my cocoa.
You know it, baby. You know it, music man.
Okay, so I just want to point out something about the drawing Star did. Remember that he has wings, so he's eating that bag of chips with his feet.
Wait, I have wings?
No, he doesn't. He has talons.
Yeah, I've got...
Think you don't have wings.
Oh, fuck me. I'm thinking of another creature. Never mind.
No, it's okay. Dude, I wish I had wings.
All right, you guys are left. The city square now empty of bandits, but one did get away, and you hear kunk as the door closes.
Well, Borky, you're still raging if you want to go kick the door in.
What can I do a perception check to see what's around?
Yeah, you're raging. I don't think you can.
You'd probably have to drop your rage for that.
Yeah,
so...
you'd have to drop
no,
rage, I think.
I got 2 more turns of raging. It lasts 4 turns, correct?
It lasts as long as you are hit or hit something.
So we're still in active combat right now, then?
Nope, you are not.
So is my rage dropped then?
If he moves, he's gonna drop it because he's not being attacked by anything or
Okay, so I guess
attacking.
I
So he loses it.
I dropped my rage then. All right. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. That's just one of those things. Okay, Borky walks up besides Panic.
All right, I guess I'll get over this way.
Well, I don't think the manager thing is going to work now.
Well, Borky, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Get me up on the roof.
Alright.
Borky walks over.
Oh god.
And lightly chucks Task up. Borky's already pretty
Roll a
tall.
strength check.
There's no such thing as a light chunk.
I'm not gonna
The higher it is, the better you... Yeah, no, the higher it is, the more you're controlling your strength is the way it's handled.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. It's a little rough.
That's a strength save. Sorry. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, no, strength check.
Right, sorry about that.
Yeah, just click on your strength.
Sorry.
Roll a dexterity save.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck's
Oh
sake.
no.
Oh my god.
here come the bad rolls.
Damn, dude.
All right, let me just take my damage and we'll fucking be on with it.
Oh boy. As Borky holds you and he's like, he kind of throws you, like kind of like when you throw someone into a pool. He's like, hook, hook, hook. He throws you up, It's a little bit too high. The aim's a little bit off. And you are unable to catch yourself. You land thud on top of the roof, and you take 2 points of damage.
Oh no!
Fucking Christ.
Your rib
My
feels
bad.
like it would have cracked. Something's not right. Ooh, it was a rough landing.
Grekel sighs and just shakes his head.
Fucking Christ. All right, is there a chimney or something I can get in from?
There's no chimney, no.
Fucking crap.
Well,
Probably
you're in a
should've
really
looked
good
for that.
you're in a really good position.
Yeah.
We all collectively know that he's gone after the dragon, so I would assume if we all just got in a position and like, because we can have a bonus round if we're all prepping for something to come out and immediately attack it.
That's a surprise, and that's only if you're like all stealth and you'll have the drop on someone. They know you're there, so your chances of getting a surprise round are fairly low.
When this thing comes out, all right, so I'm just gonna say down to Borky after like fucking hissing at him. When this thing comes out, get the whistle, or at least get him to blow it.
Hang on. The wheels are turning. I have another idea.
Make it fast.
Oh, it will be quick. And I knock on the door
Okay.
What is this idea?
with my sword drawn with my sword drawn behind my back.
Oh god.
Hello?
You hear a deep, angry voice go, "Well, if you want to be guests, come on in." And the door creaks open.
Oh.
Traveling bard, is anybody home? Did I come at a bad time?
Oh no, you came at the perfect time, friend.
Is there someone at the door?
The bandit who you guys like shot with an arrow is currently
What is
standing there.
And
What
he
is
just
this
stand.
house- What's this house made of?
Wood, crude brick.
Quick question, real fast. Can Borky just grab him and pull him and chuck him pretty much into the center of the place as hard as he can?
I'll show you guys what. I'm gonna give Panic his perspective real quick here, just to make things simpler. Sorry, it's just taking me a bit of time here.
No,
Okay.
Whenever I get a critical failure, someone says in the chat, I rolled 2!
Hey, Dean. I'm gonna. Is there anything I can reach that I can kind of spark?
Spark.
Hey,
Oh,
if
so
he
we are.
if he wants us, if he doesn't want to come out, we'll make him come out.
As you look inside, this is what you see. Panic.
Oh, I assumed there would be more people here.
You see resting its 4 front legs crossed together next to what looks like a stone thrown, tossed together, cobbled up thing. You see the peering, leering eyes of a dragon-like creature. And you see a man clad in what looks like scale mail, a hood over his head, and he's got 2 weapons at his side.
I assumed there would be more people here. And I'm trying to act like I don't know what the hell is going on.
God.
Cause I didn't really do anything during that encounter. I was just throwing out insults.
You really were.
So can I like try to deceive these guys to like
Roll a deception check with disadvantage, because the guy who got shot is standing right next to you.
So I'm seeing. Okay.
And Greckles, I want you to make a survival check for that.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Well, okay then.
Oh lord. That's with disadvantage too. Holy shit.
Yep, so that's the
Hey.
25.
Take that.
He's gonna do an insight check on you. That's a 19 plus his insight is wisdom, right?
Yes?
His wisdom is +0. So he's leery and he goes, "My man there says he got shot by something in the woods."
Really? I did see it. It looked like there was a bit of a scuffle, but I didn't see anybody outside. I was just walking through, and I figured you'd stop by this town, maybe play a couple of songs, make some coins. You appear to be the only ones here, though. Are there more people coming?
The bandit captain, he kind of ignores you and he turns to the bandit who looks kind of nervous. And the bandit captain goes, "They chase him off?" And the bandit goes, "I couldn't tell, sir."
If I could
Freckles,
be of assistance,
as you attempt the flint and tinder, it is not taking.
if I could be of assistance, I did not see anybody outside. I did see two. I don't know. I saw a couple of figures running off in the distance, but they look like by now they are probably long gone.
Roll another deception check with no disadvantage this time. He turns to you, goes, "Step inside."
Oh my god.
Well, you're a bard. Step
well,
inside.
Well, if I guess I could play a few songs for you two, and I sling my guitar off my shoulders and I hold it as if I'm ready to play it, and I sort of step inside, maybe a little bit away from him.
As you step inside, the bandit kind of moves next to the door where you came out of, and the bandit captain reaches into his shirt and he pulls out a silver whistle shaped like a dragon's head, and on top of the forehead is a glowing blue crystal similar to the one that you have on your ring, and he brings it up to his mouth and gives a sharp really quick, and the dragonoid creature immediately stands up and paces towards you.
Can I
Not
do a perception
in a
check?
violent manner, but just approaches. Who wants to roll perception? Sorry,
That would be me.
Greckles.
I just want to be able to hear it if possible.
All right, I assume you guys are like leaning outside the door.
Yeah, like
I'm actually
Borky's
gonna-
like literally right beside the door, about like ready to jump in at any given second.
I'm on the roof. I don't know if that's any constellation.
Constellation.
Constellation. I'm drunk, drinking. It's happening. We D&D proper now.
Uh-oh,
SpaghettiOs.
I'm gonna put you guys right there on either side of the door. This guy, I'm gonna roll a perception for him. That's a 4. He doesn't notice. He's a little too intent on the scene at hand at the moment.
How about me?
You're there.
No. As far as hearing, could I hear it well enough?
You hear a voice. You do hear him. He's very loud. You hear him say, "Get closer." Your bard play, like, "Come here and play your song."
Oh, did Greckles hear the whistle? Because
Yeah,
he
that's
just
what I
blew
was-
it.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, the whistle.
Yeah.
It's loud. You hear it. It's a very short. Do you do it?
No, I'm not doing it. I just want to make sure that I heard it.
Yeah, you heard it. It was a very short, like a very quick dog whistle. The bandit captain looks to you panic. He looks very impatient. He goes, "Well, are you gonna play? What's wrong? Getting nervous?"
Well, it's a little unusual. I mean, I would just be playing for you and your pet. The
could I
acoustics in
do-
here probably not the best.
Could I do any sort of body language to try to let Borky know as soon as I make this whistle sound for him to be ready to fight?
Depends on how intelligent he is.
What would be the conflicting communication?
You're doing hand gestures, right?
Right.
Essentially body language. He would have to basically decipher that.
So, what role would that be?
Oh God.
I just have like just
that sounds like
intel-
that sounds
Gener-
like that
gen-
sounds like performance.
No, that would be a general intelligence check from the both of you, I think.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
I just didn't
That's
know
a
what to roll.
really hard one to think of. I'm sure people are going to tell me later, but whatever.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Borky.
So the hand gestures are being done to Borky?
Yeah,
Yes.
and you have to roll intelligence to basically decipher them, I guess. Ooh. There's our
Borky nods, but doesn't know anything.
Borky nods, but doesn't have a clue what's going on.
Well, okay, so as far as I know, he understood me then.
Basically, yeah. Or actually, roll a deception check, Borky. Because you are lying, technically.
Oh, wait a minute. Just a quick question while he does that. Is this area right here? Is that the doorway?
Which one?
Like
the
this?
5
this-
panels.
Yeah, this big section right here.
That's the doorway in, and then it's double doors.
So this door is pretty big.
It's a very big door, yeah.
Okay.
This is probably like a communal, like,
Okay.
community center
I'm
area.
gonna roll my deception check to see if. Sorry, I was still. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And deception. Oh, that's not.
You begin to think about your employment, and maybe you should have stayed home. But, you know, you're here now. Just, you need a hard drink after this. Alright, Panic. You notice now the bandit leader is getting very agitated. He looks at you and he goes, play.
One quick question before I do this. This guy is outside of the door, right? Or is the door
He's standing
closed?
right next to the door. Like, he's standing right next to the opening. Behind you. He's basically keeping you from running out. So you attempt to make an attack on you if you try to run.
Well, all right. I'm gonna take a step forward and gonna roll my shoulders a bit. Start strumming up on the guitar, and I guess I'll just play for you then. All right, here it goes. I
Roll
call this song.
performance.
I call no wait. I
Go
call this song "Fuck You," and I cast Thunderwave.
Oh.
Oh god.
And that is
On
going
him?
that is going to hit both the dragon and this guy.
Okay, can you click the attack for me, please?
Yep.
The spell for me?
Oh, fuck me.
No,
Yeah, change
we're
the-
okay.
I'm gonna change the music real quick to be more appropriate.
I like how this plan completely failed.
Oh wow. Okay, DC 15.
That is oh no, that's not. All right.
Okay, the bandit fails, which doesn't really matter.
And it blows him out of the doorway as well, so he's like right between Breckle's
God.
cast and Morky.
The dragon takes the damage, but it doesn't get pushed back. This thing looks very hardy. Where'd my pencil go? Just lost. Oh, there we go.
Oh goodness, I should have turned that down.
The bandit is thrown backwards, and between the thunder damage and his head cracking on the stairs,
Oh!
he falls backwards. Borky and Greckles, as you guys are standing out, and you two, Task, as you're looking down, you hear an explosive sound coming from what you recognize as Panic's guitar, and you see a guy just thrown out the door, smash against the stairs, and then flip backwards into the mud, face down, bleeding from his head. And then I gotta grab you.
I'm guessing he's dead.
Oh,
Alright.
he is very, very dead.
Cool, I got my arrow back.
Initiative
Shocking.
check?
At this point, I'm gonna say, yeah, surprise round's over. Everybody roll initiative again.
Alright, well.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh, wow.
since they don't see me, I kind of have an idea, but there's no way to convey it to you guys yet.
I think I know what you might be playing. Yay!
Initiative, right?
Who has the higher dexterity modifier between Panic and...
Dex
I have 3.
Dex mod. I have 1.
Okay,
Wait,
so
wait, wait.
Panic goes first.
Yeah, I have 1.
Okay.
Fucking Christ, my rolls are low.
Hey,
Every fucking even game, my rolls are shit.
That means
Hey, you hit that one dude, like, clean the shoulder.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna put you right there, Task.
I actually, there is a place I want to move, though. I want to move to, like, towards, like, where the glass is by the I want to move towards where the glass is. I assume the glass shattered from that. Because I at least want to have my voice be audible.
Porky.
Everything okay? Are you building the initiative
Yeah.
list?
Yeah, I'm doing the initiative list. That's why I'm quiet. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, there it is. Sorry.
He's dead.
Oof.
Oh god. Right, okay, it's gonna do this. There we go. Alright. Greckles. It is now your turn.
I'm gonna mimic that whistle.
Alright. I'm gonna say this uses as kind of like a free action, because you're just using your voice. So you, make a noise and panic as you're standing there face to face with the beast. You notice there's no effect. It is intent on you at the moment.
So the replicated sound that I just made had no effect, correct? Based on the
You don't
sonar
know
from the
because you're not in view of the creature.
whistle? Oh, okay, okay.
You
I
just
wanna
made
make
the sound, yeah.
I just want to make sure that that the whistle sound was being replicated.
Yeah, it was a perfect mimicry.
Okay.
Because it was very short. It wasn't crazy. It was a very short sound. So something like that's easy for any Kenku. Hatchlings can do that.
Oh,
Can I see this, or is my line of
Nope.
sight obscured?
This part right here, that's a wall. This
Okay.
right here is your opening.
So I'll move here.
You probably have to
Ugh.
move.
Well, I mean, if the opening
Yeah,
opening
be fine.
starts. Okay.
Yeah, you should be fine.
I'm gonna ready an action to hit that dragon as soon as I have. Well, am I gonna risk hitting panic?
He's not technically within your range. No, you shouldn't.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't like crossing into him.
If you roll a 1, you might hit him.
Well, there it goes.
Don't do that.
Do I have sneak? Yeah, because I'm.
Yep, you have sneak
I'm
attack.
Okay. Dart. Ooh.
12. No. You throw it. It makes contact with this beast, but it has a large, like, dragon horn, like, coming out of the middle of its snout, and it just knocks away the dart, and it goes and lands into the wall of this house.
Okay. That's all the actions I've got, so my turn's over.
You have bonus, or that's just for melee weapons? I believe your multi-attack. Let me double check that real quick. Let's see.
That's a good question. I never thought about that.
You have that ability.
I thought that only pertained to melee weapons.
Yeah, no, only melee weapons. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, only melee weapons. Does that end your turn?
I got nothing else I can do.
All right, panic. It is now your turn.
All right. I'm going to move.
You might want to run.
Yeah, I'm going to move over to. I'm assuming this is like a pillar. Like this right here.
This right here.
Yeah.
That's a pillar. Yeah.
Well, that was weird. It wasn't going out. All right. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move behind this pillar, and as I'm walking backwards, I'm gonna look at the. Dragon and say, "Oh, look at that! Once proud creature reduced to listening to the beck and call of immortal. How upsetting!
Okay.
Vicious mockery."
Okay.
See, what's stupid is I kind of want to tame it.
If we can get that ring.
That's also what I want to do. I won't pay.
Okay, it fails. It's wisdom save. Sorry, I'm once again terrible DM. What does it do if it fails again? It has.
If it fails.
Oh, it has disadvantage on attack rolls. That's right.
Yep. Before the end of its next turn, and it also takes 2 damage.
You got it straight.
I'm not there. I'm on the roof.
Oh, okay. I thought you were in the front.
Alrighty. It looks thrown off.
I've heard of bad dragon, but now I'm seeing sad dragon.
And Panic on it goes wah, 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 on his guitar. And that ends my turn.
Alrighty, Borky, it is now your turn.
Borky rounds the corner. He's kind of peeking. Is it believable that he's peeking around the corner? Like, so
Yeah,
he
you could peek
sees
around the
that
corner.
there's a guy sitting in that chair.
You'd have to move.
Oh, obviously, but like move. Borky stirs to the corner because I want Borky to throw the spear right at the guy who's sitting in the chair.
Okay.
Borky rounds the corner with a fully prepared. He's throwing spear. Is that far enough?
That's you just hit him.
I just hit
in
him.
your range.
I throw my spear right at the guy.
Okay. Oh my god, that hits.
Nice.
Oh, wow. It lands solidly into his chest. He's wearing some armor, so it kind of lightens the blow. But you hear an audible noise come from his mouth. You've gotten his attention. Does that end your turn there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a free action, correct? Like, can I do it?
You have a bonus action and a free action. You can say something as a free action.
Say something as a free action.
Yeah, just something real quick. You can't, tell your life story.
Task, get down here!
Okay.
That would
Task,
actually
it
be
is
good
now
to-
your turn.
Haka, you fucking idiot.
Oh shit! I'm
What?
sorry. What were you trying to
What
do?
happened?
What?
Huh? What happened?
I'm pissed that he fucking screamed my name.
Oh.
You get angry at Borky afterwards.
Task, it is now your turn.
This isn't a session without fucking Task dressing down Borky at least once.
Well, what I wanted to do was hang upside down from the window and take a shot at the guy.
You could do that right now.
But quietly, so I could jump up, go to the other side, and hit him.
He just got stabbed with a goddamn spear. He doesn't know what's going on. All of a sudden, Orc jumped through the doorway and just hucked a spear at him. This is not what he was expecting. He was expecting an amazing rendition of Wonderwall from Panic Grimtongue, and he didn't get it.
Okay, so I'm gonna fucking get Task to go to edge himself on the roof and take a shot at this asshole.
So you're gonna lean off the roof and try and shoot upside down Cirque du Soleil style?
Fuck yeah.
Roll an acrobatics.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah!
That works.
Hey,
You cracking them
You
cold one open with the boys?
You got your feet in the gutters and you lean down and pull your weapon. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Who are you aiming for? The dragon or for
No,
the guy?
the guy.
The guy? Alright. Roll your damage.
Yeah, 9
Holy.
plus 7.
That's
How
for the crit.
unexpected.
The crit is the +7.
Oh, okay.
So it's
9 damage.
Yeah, 9 damage to him. Still nothing to sneeze at. Oof. You land the arrow right into his side, where right below the ribs, and he looks and he sees you, this little dragon face now peering through the window at him. He's going to get up off of his throne. Let's see.
I had a. Oh man, I was gonna fucking have Tess say in a free action something mouthy and fucking in draconic, just like, oh, how the tables have turned, human.
He draws his sword, kind of ignoring you, and going for the Panic Grimtongue. And as he does this, he pulls out the whistle and blows a few, like a couple Morse code style short whistles. The dragon creature, seeing the dangling treat, it's 30 feet. Sorry, I just want to make sure it's 30 feet. Yep, it's 30 feet. Goes up to you and is going to attempt a bite and a tail attack. All right. That's 5 plus 5. That's 10. That misses, I assume.
That's gonna miss, yeah. 15 is the armor class on me.
11 plus 5. That's 16.
Eh.
That hits.
Yep.
Okay. 2 plus 3. So you take 5 points of damage as it gnashes out with its teeth, but you manage to like backhand with what you have for armor on your wrist, back its bottom jaw back up into its mouth, kind of snapping its teeth closed. Then it turns and takes its long tail and strikes out at you across the chest.
So that was 5 HP.
Yeah, 5 total.
I am at 4 HP.
Greckles, it is now your turn.
Would I have sneak attack with throwing since he's dealing with that and he's dealing with that?
You've already thrown a weapon, so your presence
Wait,
is
real,
known.
real fast. Technically, the beast had vicious mockery cast on it, correct?
Oh, right, it had disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
Right, it did. Good call. Oh, well, that's a natural 20, so
Oof.
it still hit you.
All right.
Sorry, I completely forgot about that. I even had a thing on it to notify myself. Sorry.
In that case, I'm gonna take another dart shot at the dude walking.
Okay, you won't get sneak attack for this.
Right. Where are you, dart? Ooh.
Nice, that hits.
And whop him.
Okay. Ew, thunk, once again, another projectile lands into his shoulder. He kind of almost staggers off his feet, and he kind of looks around, and he sees you, and kind of like, he has this expression where he's kind of like, oh shit, I forgot about that, and then he's like, oh.
I forgot. No one expects the shuriken in the shoulder.
As fucking Greckles with the bag of chips kind of merges out of bushes.
Just like offhand, like haphazardly throwing darts out.
I'm gonna take my move action to jump around back out of spell. It's not gonna matter because fair point, since he knows I'm here,
he's gonna know that where you're coming
even
from.
Even if I hide again, come out and take another shot, it would just be all the same, wouldn't it?
And as level 1, hiding would take your action. So.
Right. But
Yeah.
but I couldn't even hide anyway because he just knows exactly where I am, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hide. I'm just gonna get behind cover then.
Okay.
Or does that count as having cover if I did like a reach around throw?
You could run up and stab.
Yeah, you're not in eyesight of them.
You could run up and
Okay.
stab the crap out of the guy.
I could, but that's not what good rogues do.
All right, that ends your turn then.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I already did my attack, Taka, so I wouldn't actually be able to anyway. No, it's okay.
Panic. You hear the stomping boots as the bandit captain appears to have his eyes set on you. You did have the gall to threaten him, so.
Yeah, I'm just looking at something real quick. All right, yeah. All right, let me just get to my attack rolls. And he's gonna peek out behind the pillar, and he's gonna say, look what we have here. The least intimidating cult leader I have ever seen. How you've managed to sway a worm to obey your command is a mystery to all who have met you. Vicious mockery.
Okay. That's wisdom saving throw. That's a 5. He fails.
Would you say it that way?
Well, you can feel his insecurity surfacing as he kind of looks down at the floor a little bit and is just like, man, Mom was right. Maybe I should have been a doctor. And then, like, quickly kind of shakes it off. He takes 1 point of psychic damage.
And while he's looking down, Panic is going to turn to. Hang on. Let's see what the range on this is. Poop. Wait a minute. I can. All right, I'm gonna move back here. I'm gonna turn to task. And I'm going to strum a couple notes on my guitar, and I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Okay.
I can hail.
And now they know.
I can hail!
Alright, click the spell.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
You get healed for 6 hit points.
Nice, almost up to full. Thank you.
Okay, I see breath of breathing.
And that's all of my spell slots I can use.
No. How do I draw? Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna try and draw a rune.
There's a sidebar that has like an arrow and like a bunch of other
Oh,
tools
beautiful.
and like.
Yeah, you
There
got
you go.
25 feet on this dude.
Okay, 1 second. How do I? Well, hold on. How do I turn that off? Oh, just there we go.
Yeah, you just straight up move up to him.
Yeah, no. I was gonna do a bit. I'm doing a bit. Doing a bit.
Go for it.
All right. Are you done your turn?
Yeah, I assume Panic, you're done your turn. You kind of used everything you could for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Borky, it's now your turn.
Borky. Seeing that Task is okay, Borky sees an annoying guy who just won't go down. And Borky's just too excited. Borky runs forward, just screaming at the top of his lungs. And goes for a running swing with his two-handed battle axe.
Okay.
And Borky swings.
And he misses.
Oh!
You swing, you bring it down, and the bandit captain sidesteps and kind of looks at you quizzically.
Can I punch him in the face?
No.
Oh.
No. You used your action there, buddy.
Oh, dang it.
Guys, I have a stupid fucking idea before. I'm gonna probably waste an attack turn, but I want to at least give this a try before moving back up to the roof.
Okay.
Okay.
Handle animal.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Roll that crit.
Quick. Oh,
Never mind.
No. You reach out to it and you say some like, hey buddy, and kind of in Draconic, and the thing just gnashes its teeth, it's snarling, it's pulling back its lizard-like lips. It is not your friend.
Okay, back on the roof.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check. Okay. It will get a free swing at you
Fuck.
as a reaction. Doesn't matter, roll the 4. As you climb up, it snaps. As you look down, you see it snap, just missing the tip of your tail as you scramble back up onto the roof.
Let it be known, you started it in Draconic going up on the roof.
Alright, I'm gonna put you back over in the corner there, just so I know where you are, but you are up on the roof again.
I'm gonna go around to the other side. It's me!
You should have been aiming where I was going, not where I was. It is your fault, fool.
I'm gonna say, yeah. You can run 30 feet, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna say you're on the roof currently, you're in the room, but you are on the roof.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as I got the little wing icon.
Yeah. Bandit Captain, seeing now this giant orc in front of him, is going to take his scimitar, and he has a dagger as well in his other hand.
Ooh.
That is a 2, so that misses.
And these are with disadvantage.
Oh, right, yeah. So that's 12 and 2, so that's 2. And then his second attack, 10 and 10. That's plus
You need
5, so that's 15.
so 1 light hit.
1 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 15. Unless I mean, my thing is 15. So if it lands on 15, it has to.
Yeah, he lands on 15, it hits you.
Okay,
So you take 5 points of damage.
Jeez, really? Oh yeah.
Yep. And then he's gonna make his third attack.
What? He gets 3 attacks?
Wait, yeah, he has multi-attack. And that's a 2 and a 12, so that one misses. And he swings wide with the dagger, almost hitting your face.
Oh man.
You guys call me a bully when I use Vicious Mockery.
Thank you.
That ends after their turn, correct? Panic?
Um,
Because I'm trying to find it in the book and I can't.
I think it might be the end of my turn. Hang on, let me look real quick for you.
Thank Hey chat, you having fun?
God, that is brutal, though.
The end of their next turn. So yes,
Okay.
it ends now.
Okay.
Until I do it again.
All right. I can't believe I can't find that. It's bothering me. Oh well. All right. That ends his turn. The Drake. Let's see how smart it is. Doesn't even hear you on the roof. The Drake sits where it is and awaits a command.
Oh, nice.
Greckles.
Mhm.
Yep. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I'm just gonna, since I can't. Let's see here.
You can do a lot of
Everything.
things.
I know I could do a lot of things, but it's like the Drake know, like everyone, like both he and the Drake know of my presence, correct?
Yeah, if you're in that direction. I mean,
Right.
actually, you would get sneak on the bandit captain because he's currently engaged with Borky at the moment, so he
Could-
wouldn't be paying attention to you.
Would I be able?
To steal the thing?
No, I can't. I can't move. That would be too many actions. I'd have to move 30 feet, then make a grapple check, and then next round pull it from him, which
Oh, okay.
I won't be able to do. You can though, because you're big and strong and can do grapple checks like no one's business, and you're right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna take my sneaky dart attack,
Okay.
and I miss.
Boy, do you. Who are you aiming at?
I was aiming at I probably hit I probably hit Borky.
Oh! What?
Roll to hit. Actually, you just rolled with the 7.
No!
You hit him. Roll damage. 5 damage, Borky.
I'm sorry.
I'm down to 3 health! Borky!
You have your eyes on the bandit captain, and then he moves behind Borky. You let loose, and you're like, oh, and then chunk right into
Oh!
Borky's shoulder.
Oh! Did you... What?
Get the necklace! Or the whistle, sorry.
Okay, silly question. If Borky grabs the necklace, he can't just use it randomly, right?
You'd have to do a grapple check.
Like, I don't have a potion or anything right now, so...
I have a
so
potion of
sorry.
I have a potion of lesser
Could
healing.
you
but
just
that's
run
not
in
gonna
and
do
stab
any good.
people? My god, dude! You keep trying to dart people! You're not an archer!
You do have disengage, Curtis. Borky can disengage, which would take your action, but the enemy would not get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, I can do... Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but you just
Also-
can't do anything else in the turn.
Also,
really.
I wouldn't be able to run in and hit him anyway. He would have been too far away.
I'm just giving you shit, dude. I'm just giving you shit.
No, I'm seriously trying to think. Could I have done it? And no, I really couldn't have.
That in your turn, Greckles.
Yes.
Friendly fire, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Panic. It is now your turn.
Please.
You see, this is why I elected not to heal you guys, because now I can't.
You can't
how,
heal?
How?
only get
I've,
one.
He's
I've,
out of spells.
I've used all my spell slots. I can't heal you anymore.
Oh my god, are you serious?
That's why I didn't
This
heal
is-
you guys before.
This is crazy.
There's
Um,
literally your turn, then Taka your turn, then Task's turn, then he goes. So if we
So-
can drop him in 3 rounds, we're good, or 3 actions, we're good.
Yeah. Speaking of which, how is he looking? How's the
He looks
cult leader
pretty.
looking?
He looks pretty beat up. He looks angry.
All right. If I move here, would I be flanking him?
No. You have to be on the
Here?
other side of him.
Can you...
Here?
You have to be
Oh.
like you have to be like a villain sandwich.
Would that provoke an attack of opportunity if I moved here?
Nope. If you're
Mhm.
moving to attack him, no.
All right. Then I will do that.
Can
and I
you
will.
can you move that far and around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my
Alright.
max movement speed. I'm just gonna
El Kabogum.
hit him with my rapier.
All right.
What?
No!
Oh my lord.
It's-
Wow.
It stabs into Borky. Oh,
No, it
I'm kidding.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Wait,
You
what is-
swing
What does flanking give me, by the way?
+2, so you go to 5 instead of 3.
Nice.
So you swing and hear eh! You see sparks fly off a chunk of his armor where you go to strike him.
Well, this is where we wipe guys.
Borky, it is now your turn.
Okay, so everyone's throwing me a lot of options here. I just want to kill this guy so Borky can confirm to live next turn. Like, god damn. Like, this is actually looking a little
You
bit...
can also still rage. You have 2 rages as well.
I know I have 2... Borky rages!
And we're still flanking.
Borky rages, so I get a... So, okay, Borky rages. Borky is so mad at Greckles. Borky is so... just freaking mad at Greckles. A million things run through through Borky's mind all at once. Why is he always insisting on shooting darts? Doesn't he have nice stabby blades to stab people at? Why is he so scared of dying? Borky's scared of dying. This angers Borky. Borky flies into a wild rage. Borky just turns to the fucking leader as the leader just goes for a swing, and Borky just yells, "Shut up!" And Borky swings his great axe.
Oh!
Nice.
Natural 20!
Holy fuck.
And rolling damage.
Oh! You get a bonus dice too. Let me pull up your character sheet. You have brutal critical as a racial trait. Oh my god. When you score a critical hit with a melee weapon attack, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice one additional time. So roll a d12 on top of that.
God, this is the kill.
3.
Okay, that's 30 damage.
30 damage.
Panic as you stab with your rapier, and it's like tink, you're just like, oh man, and then you just see boom, 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 as the axe it's just a wild frenzy of attacks, and the guy just is like baloney. He just onto the ground, and the whistle tick, 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 crashes down next to him.
Hey, look at that! I did it.
Does Borky have a free action?
You use your bonus action to rage. You use your attack action. You can move.
Borky runs to just lie on this thing right there, slide down the pillar, covered in blood with the axe shaking.
Sorry.
Ask, it's now your turn.
Is this thing still waiting commands?
It appears to be. You don't know. You can't see it, so you don't really know what it's doing.
Son of a bitch.
Are we still in combat?
You are still in combat, yeah.
Okay.
Well, if I run across the fucking roof, I won't even be able to make it on the other side.
Take this, my love, my anger, and all of my salt.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try and do this. I'm gonna go on the edge. I'm not gonna be near this, but I'm going to scream out in Draconic. I order you to stop.
Okay. You scream out. Are you leaning down to see it?
Yes.
Okay. You lean down in to see it. You scream out those words, and the dragon does see you and immediately starts to bare its teeth again, as if it's reconnected with its target.
Fuck.
Is an eye roll a free action? Can Task do that?
Playing peekaboo with the worm.
That's why I was fucking doing I was trying to pull an intimidation check.
You could go. You can roll it. Go ahead and try.
God, I feel utterly useless.
Oh yeah!
Oh!
Nice.
The dragon-like creature, seeing its master slain and now being screamed at by another dragon-esque friend, sort of the snarling kind of stops and it kind of like dog kind of like looks back a little bit.
Sit the fuck down, in Draconic.
It does not sit.
Motherfucker, must I repeat myself?
Did I stutter?
Did
you
I?
do anything else? Did you do anything else in your turn besides that, or?
Well, I'm getting this thing's attention and getting him to fucking chill the shit out until someone hits that whistle.
That's what I'm doing as soon as my turn rolls around after the Drake.
Yep. Well, I'm telling this dude to fucking chill. I just screamed at him, chill the fuck out.
He seems scared, but he's not listening.
Fuck. All right. Well, watch me get fucking ripped with 10 HP of damage.
He will have disadvantage though, because you did spook him.
Yeah, it's probably not smart enough to understand.
That is a 4, and that's a 6. That's a 7.
That ain't hitting.
That's another 4.
Yeah.
So it hesitantly like gnashes out its kind of half effort, and then it kind of swings with its tail, and you just kind of pull your head up, like you do kind of like a pull up thing.
Yeah.
And it just you feel the wind whistle near your hair, but or you're not hair. Does Task have hair?
No.
And it completely misses. Greckles, it is now your turn. You see Task currently dangling like a child on a playground while a gianter dragon is currently playing piñata.
Bracky's got the right idea. It's like a cat hissing at a dog.
I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna run over to the body of this thing, get that whistle, and blow it.
Borky thinks real fast. How can a bird blow when it doesn't have lips? It was for a moment in the haze. For a moment. Why does it make sense? Borky's so angry.
Greckles, you take the whistle, you put it in your mouth, and as you blow onto it, the crystal on the forehead of the dragon glows and emanates. In the back of your mind, what do you want the dragon to do?
I want him to come to me and make sure this big angry orc doesn't come after me.
Okay.
With what lips?
The
Thank you.
the dragon drake-like creature stops its growling towards Task, turns its attention almost mechanically, and begins to trot towards you, Greckles. And it places itself between you and the orc, which it now currently growls at, with a sort of hissing, snake-like voice.
Borky. No, never. Hold on.
I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna look straight up Orky. You have my apologies. Mistakes were made.
Put your hand out right now.
I do no such thing.
Put your hand out right now.
Nope.
Can Borky grab Greckles? No, fucking stay put. Borky grabs Greckles.
It's gonna have to be. What is that?
roll-
Grapple versus what?
That's athletics, I assume, for Borky versus your acrobatics or athletics. Athletics being strength-based, acrobatics being dexterity-based. Nope. You go to grab Greckles, and he just, like, slips out from your grasp and hops backwards.
Borky just takes the dart out of his back. I was gonna give this back to you. Throws on the ground in front of him. But I guess you don't trust me. Borky gets up and crosses his arms and pouts.
I whistle for the dragon to come back up to me.
Now, and Panic's gonna pull out his regular healing potion, and he's gonna hand it to Borky.
All right. Well, while the bird has the fucking dragon under control, I'm gonna go check the cult leader.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn on a light real quick. I'm sitting in darkness. It's hard to read things.
Well, hang on.
Silly question real fast here. Now, looting, we've been kind of free roaming it. Sometimes we just steal stuff. Sometimes we share it. Should we have a set way we do looting and stuff after combat?
I keep an inventory on the side under party inventory.
Yeah.
And yes, you guys should be kind of keeping lists of who has what. I don't know.
I've been doing that in my treasure thing.
Oh, I have not.
Just
I have not been doing that at all.
Just really quick. Panic, I'm gonna turn to you. I got it taken care of. Don't use it, because I'm actually gonna, as soon as Borky calms down, I was gonna give him my potion.
Well, if you insist, and then he puts it back in
Borky takes
his,
both potions. With
No, wait a
No,
minute.
I'm not there.
No. Greckles, you hand him a potion?
As soon as he's showing that he's calming down, I don't know how pissed off he is.
You can roll an insight check to find out.
Yay!
Borky's coming down from a massive rage.
Yeah,
That's what has me worried.
He seems like after a few minutes, maybe he'll calm down a bit. But right
Elena-
now, maybe just wait.
Elena, please. I know I'm a tall glass of water, but you don't need to be sending links in the chat.
All right, I'm gonna start. I'm
You
gonna
don't
start
talk
looting
less of
while
water.
Borky calms down.
You're not water.
Alright.
You're a tiefling.
That is correct. You are very smart, Borky.
I really am. You know who's not? Greckles for throwing that dart in me back. That was the
No.
dumbest thing someone could do. 'Cause
I'm gonna
remember
cl-
that.
Alright.
I'm gonna clap Borky on the shoulder. I'm sure he didn't.
That
mean
was
it.
my wounded shoulder, you dick!
Exactly.
I know.
Ow!
All right. Anyway.
Alrighty. You
Checking
guys-
this fucking sludge of a human being that was once here.
Jeez. He has a name.
He had a name.
Not
He
anymore.
did. Alright, this guy's loaded.
Yeah, buddy.
You dig through his stuff. You find a ruby brooch, which obviously doesn't belong to him. You find the whistle, which Greckles has in his possession, whistle of the scale guard. You find a javelin of lightning. You find 63 gold pieces, and something that you were told about, you find a wand of Cure Light Wounds.
Borky sees the javelin,
Aye.
and Borky looks over at his old javelin stuck kind of in the chair behind. He's like,
Can I have that? I want that.
Borky just gestures at the javelin.
All right, ruby. So hold on, we got a ruby. We got 64 gold,
Do we each get 64?
63.
63 gold, 63 gold. The ruby, the lightning javelin,
It was a ruby brooch.
ruby
What was
brooch.
that? What was that whistle? Whistle of the what guard or the Drake?
Whistle of the Scale Guard is what you currently have in your hand, controlling
Okay.
this beast.
Whistle of the scale guard, lightning javelin, 63 gold, and a healing wand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick thing. There's a bunch of gear here. Do we want to do we want to talk about who gets what in character?
Yeah.
Or out of character?
Let's
Well,
do it
I'm-
out of
I need to-
character
Let's do it out of
for
character.
the sake of time.
Well, while that's going on, I'm gonna round up all the stuff that the other guys had outside and bring it in.
Yeah, that was. I was gonna actually bring up that too because there's like 3
All right,
corpses.
hand
Because
me that.
I needed to leave the room so Borky could chill out a little bit.
All right, then hand me the whistle. I'll hold on to it.
No, you don't.
Why not?
Because Greckles
Is the wand one of those things that has charges?
Once per day, you can expel a charge to cast one Cure Light Wounds spell.
Oh.
1d8 plus 3.
That's
Well,
so
since
nice.
I am the crowd designated healer, I think I should take that.
Yeah, you can have that. Here you go.
Can I have the lightning javelin? I mean the lightning javelin. Sorry, whatever. it's
Javelin of Lightning.
called. Javelin of
Yeah.
lightning. Because I use
javelin
javelins.
of lightning. All right, take it.
Javelin of-
Also, split evenly, we each get 15 gold. I think Borky should get one more because he almost died.
I did. I almost died.
Right,
So it'd be 15 for each of us, 16 for Borky.
You guys are being so nice to Borky. You don't have to actually do that. I appreciate it though.
Oh, we don't? Fine, give it to me.
No, I want it. I want it.
So that's 6. So I get 16 gold then.
Yeah, you get 16, the rest of us get 15.
Oh man.
I am at 49.
I'm at 33.
I'm at... I'm at...
That scoff was almost cocky. I don't know what. Let me tell you.
I'm at 171.
How the fuck do you have that much money?
I'm at 103.
Bard.
Oh, fucking bitch.
Yeah, Bards. You guys started with a lot of money, if I recall, when we rolled that.
Also, I made a bit in that town.
Borky
Yeah, you
is
did.
broke as fuck, man.
Hey, but now you're 16 coins richer,
By the way, the chat says Greckles has to eat his hood, according to this, because like you did.
Well,
Dang, 'cause
Borky didn't kill them single-handedly, though. That was part of the deal. You
Also,
had
it's-
help.
It's not like the rogue can't lie.
That's true.
I'm not honor bound by anything.
That's true. He's a sneaky, tricksy little bite.
All right, so now what? Now we got this brooch. So we got this fucking thing. I know this is gonna be fucking schmaltzy, and I know we're all in fucking agreement with this, but the first thing that's gonna utter out of fucking Taska's mouth when it comes to the dragon is that I don't want this thing killed.
I have no intention of having this thing killed. Trust me.
Well,
it's kind of a kobold thing. Killing this thing would be a huge disrespect.
I totally respect that.
Still, as long as we have this whistle, it is under our command. Yes, we have to worry about somebody else getting a hold of it, maybe, or maybe the whistle being damaged beyond repair, and then this thing just goes wild and kills us all in our sleep.
Well,
This item requires you to use a bonus action to activate the whistle. Activate a command for the creature. Just to add that in for information. You basically use your bonus action to command a guard drake to perform a task.
God, I really fucking wish I was level 2.
Yeah, I do too, buddy.
Don't we all?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Real fast, I have a quick question regarding Roll20. Now that I have the Javelin of Lightning, will that be added to my attacks and spellcasting?
I can add that to your character sheet right now, actually, while you guys talk.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Oh, and while we're just resting here, I'm going to actually use the wand of Cure Light Wounds on Borky.
As you attempt to use the wand, it doesn't work. It appears it's been used already today.
Aww.
Probably on that one asshole who got hit with the fucking bow.
Well,
Oh, wait.
fooey.
And then he exploded.
Wands don't run on charges?
It has 1 per day.
1 per day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I asked that earlier.
That's a big change. Oof.
That's
Yeah,
what
I asked-
read
I
in
asked the
regard
same
to
thing.
wands.
Well,
Let me
that's
double
good.
check
So,
that. I feel like that's what I read. I may have been wrong.
damn it, Greckles. Now she's checking.
If it has charges, we can heal him now.
No, it's already been used up for the
No,
day.
no, it's one.
Yeah, the
once per
charge
day.
has already been used.
Wands typically have like 20 to 50 charges.
This is not a good wand.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it recharges at dawn, and it expends 1 charge. So, it's looking at it, it's very paltry at best. Whoever made this was not a very talented mage. In fact, the craftswork kind of reminds you of the potions you got from Willow. So,
This must be Ozzy's doing.
Well, in any case, we took the town back without having to burn down a house.
Are we sure these were all of them? I was kind of expecting, a cult to be a lot bigger.
Well, they did say 4.
So,
Mm.
did we kill 4?
We killed
We
4,
killed-
big guy.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well,
Forky's calmed down. He's kind of standing against a post with his arms crossed, bleeding.
And I'm
pretty
assuming
heavily.
this. I'm assuming
well,
this
here's the
puddle.
thing,
was
right?
made-
Real fast. Task is, sorry, Zito's talking.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. Go ahead. I'll wait until after.
I was just gonna ask, how complicated of actions can this thing be given per whistle? Is it like
fucking
simple...
Elena.
sorry you got cut out. You got interrupted by someone there at the
Oh
end.
no, it's fine. It's fine. Like, how complicated of commands can we give it? Is it like just move here, attack, or something along those lines?
You don't know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try this then. I'm gonna blow into the whistle.
Okay.
And mentally, I'm going to tell the dragon to be nice to Task,
Okay.
and basically just like follow him, and just
Okay. It steps up. It was sitting down, kind of still wounded. It stands up, walks over to Task, and just thump, sits down like a tired golden retriever.
Interesting.
Does the cult leader have any rings on him or any superficial jewelry?
No.
No. Damn.
The only thing of any sort of jewelry he's got is the brooch. The rest he's got is like bones and things like that, kind of weaved in and out of his armor. You see a couple wolf's teeth, but they're kind of chipped and old and probably not worth that much. Maybe a
Yeah,
couple
dragon.
copper.
I'll,
You know
I'll
what?
I'll take the wolf's teeth.
You know what? That's not a half bad idea. Let's see if I could gain this thing's trust. Use my lesser healing potion on it.
I'm actually trying to give you advantage to any sort of roll you can get.
Yeah,
with it.
yeah. No, lesser healing potion and then animal handling.
I'm not sure you're trying to sell these. I just wanted a cool story so I can get into people's pants, but
Why,
You,
what's
as
wrong
you
with
dig-
yours?
I'll tell you later.
As you dig through, you find 5 wolf's teeth, probably worth 1 copper each. They're pretty rubbish.
So,
You give the creature a health potion.
yeah, I'm gonna use lesser healing.
All right, roll 1d6, I believe that one. That was one of Willow's, right?
Yes.
Okay. It heals up a little bit. It's got a couple wounds.
Shit. All right. Well, like I said, attempt one more time.
I'm gonna go ahead and blow the
Fucking
whistle.
Christ!
You guys, the
This
way
is
that
fucking
this-
ridiculous.
as you at Task, as you reach out and you touch it, the thing doesn't really react to you. It's kind of weird. It just kind of tolerates you. You kind of like smush its face and you kind of like wobble its head back and forth, kind of like, hi buddy, and it just like stares at you blankly. It is mildly unsettling, also a little concerning, but it doesn't appear to be vicious towards you. It has no intention of hurting you, but it doesn't appear to love you, for lack of a better term.
It's hanging out with you until otherwise. So, what did the other dudes have?
The other guys had a bottle of acid.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Does 2d6 points of acid damage when thrown.
Nice.
5 arrows.
I'll pass those off to Task. You said it was a 1d6 acid?
2d6 points of acid damage.
Okie doke.
And 25 gold pieces.
4, 6. Everyone takes add 6 gold, and I will take 7 because I'm a rat bastard.
You just take it all, be a real true rogue.
Well, that's what I mean, guys. It's like I don't want anyone to take anything personal. It's just my guy's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, no,
That's fine.
that's perfectly fucking fine, dude. Everyone, play your character as true as they are. That's part of the narrative, right?
Yeah.
As you guys are kind of rifling through things, you kind of hear chatter outside, voices.
I'll go have a
Right.
peek.
Okay, roll a perception check.
It's okay because no one fucking bothered to ask about that ruby brooch. Dem's mine.
Oh,
Go for it.
Pockets it.
Hey, what's with
Pocket,
that
fuck
ruby
you! I'm
brooch?
wearing it.
I'm wearing my flair out.
Hey, I asked about the jewelry. What the?
No,
It's mine. Fuck you. It's mine.
It's. Oh man, he takes it. You got a magic wand.
Listen.
You got a magic wand. I got a magic spear. He got a magic dragon pet. And he got some pretty magical jewelry.
Is it magical?
I know, it looks magical on him.
Let me see it. Let me see if I can determine whether this is magical or not.
I have
Greckles, as
anything?
you're looking outside the window, you see a bunch of what looks like townsfolk now emerging from their homes, like peeking side to side nervously, kind of wondering where the guards went, the bandits went.
I'll step outside. Give praise to your saviors, townfolk. We have driven off every last one of these bandits.
The one of the people you see walk out is like a elderly-ish woman, maybe like late 50s. She's currently like got one of her hands wrapped in like a sling, and she kind of looks side to side. She's got 2 children flanking either side of her, kind of gripping onto her dress. And now you see another door open, and a younger man, probably in his early 20s, kind of pokes his head out, and you can see about 5 other people behind him, and they're kind of looking out to you.
Does anyone say anything?
No, they're just staring at you, currently a little confused.
All right, so here's the thing. We should at least stay here in case some more start coming out of the woodwork. Someone should run back to Lily's and grab the mayor.
The townsfolk all kind of collect in the middle of town. There's not many of them. They all kind of begin to converse with each other. And they turn down to you, Greckles, and they go, You liberated us.
You're welcome.
Least charming. Borky walks out with the electric spear on his shoulder like a prize, coated in the blood of the bandit leader. Hey!
The children immediately scream at this sight and run back into the house.
Panic starts laughing.
Whoa!
Wow,
it's
this is going terribly.
Oh, it's the blood, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's all over.
People, it's fine. Listen, we found your mayor, and him and his son. We asked them to go off into safety. We'll collect them and bring them back here.
One of the younger men kind of steps forward and he goes, No, we should probably go with them at this point. The bandits are gone, that's all well and good, but that thing that came through town, that's an omen. We need a proper guard before we can go too far and too close to the Briar's Glen.
Well, that is...
He stole the sword. By the way, the mayor said that this place was kind of packed with some weaponry. I understand that it's no better than the highwaymen that just came by here and ransacked your town, but any help would be beneficial to us. We're trying to track that thing down.
They kind of look to each other, and one guy goes, I got some arrows. I think Thomas down the road's got a couple hand axes. The only real decent weapon we had was the sword that was taken by that thing.
What does the sword do?
It's a dragon slaying sword. It's meant to kill dragons. That's why we're kind of just... And he kind of looks down, and now he sees the drake. He goes, kind of backs up nervously. He goes, it's meant to kill things like that. And that's why they never came near us. Because we always had that sword.
And
There's more drakes around here.
This is the only one we've seen.
yes, that creature, that white-haired creature, it took the sword, correct?
Yeah, after it beat our mare to the ground, and he surrendered, and then he just went into the house, took it, and left. He did some searching around some other things, but no, he took the sword.
Was there any smoke?
Yeah, it had red smoke coming off of it.
Oh. So it's the same giant red smoky monster as the last one.
The woman now who has the sling on her arm, she kind of steps forward and says, "Are you're looking for that creature?
Yes.
Could I have a moment of your time? I think I may have something that may help you, actually."
That would be appreciated.
Of course. You look like you could use a meal in you.
Well, we have been traveling for quite a while.
I could use 3.
We could use 3.
Yeah.
Your name, please.
Oh, me? I'm Meredith.
Meredith, thank you for your assistance. We will gladly accept it. My name is Task. This is Greckles. This is Borky, and this is Panic.
Borky kind of.
You're not quite what I expected to save us, but I'm glad you came.
We get that.
We get that a lot.
We get that. We've gotten that a couple times here.
John and the man who is currently kind of rallying up the men who are left, there's not many, and they're also kind of looking at the horse, which is now dead. They kind of speak with each other, and they're like, yeah, you take care of them, Meredith. We'll start packing things up. We're gonna head out before night hits us. And they kind of all go back into their houses, and Meredith kind of leads you inside. She goes, "This way."
All right, go after.
Yeah, we all follow her.
You enter into a quaint home. The children, the moment you guys enter, you see the children kind of scamper off upstairs into what looks like a loft where the beds are. It's a very tight home. Borky, you kind of have to lean down. It's a little low. She leads you over to a small table. It's not very big. It looks like it's meant for maybe 4 or 5 people. And she goes over and she basically starts cutting vegetables and things and putting it into a pot. And she goes, I can't thank you enough for what you've done for our town. You said you ran into the mayor.
Yes, he was rather... Sorry, do you want to take this?
I was just... No, it's fine. You go ahead.
He was alive. We were very worried with, how wounded he was when he left. And his son is younger.
Yes, we saw both of them.
Yeah.
They are both fine.
Young and stupid.
Classy, Borky. Very classy.
Oh, I said young.
He's had a rough day. He's been shot at a lot.
You notice as the woman kind of closes her eyes and she clutches her hand around what you now recognize as a holy symbol. Everybody roll a religion check.
Oh, jeez.
Lord, something I do nothing about.
Task has no idea what these heathen gods are. Only
What?
dragons are the
I
gods
do.
here.
What now?
Oh!
Wow, I
exactly
forgot.
what these are.
I forgot that I'm proficient in religion.
You are.
Religions? I'm just trying to find.
Oh, I didn't roll religion. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
You rolled history.
Borky
Yeah.
does. Borky doesn't even. Borky just got. He's so backwards. He thinks there's a dog in heaven.
There might be.
Greckles, you recognize the symbol. This is the symbol of Ginter. It is the god of agriculture, god of farming, essentially. She kind of clutches the symbol. Knowing that these are farming folk, this makes perfect sense. She turns to her children. She goes, Simon, could you please grab the blanket, the special one in the box, and bring it down to the nice people? And you see a very young boy, probably 6 or 7. He's got like kind of a bowl cut going on, like blonde bowl cut. He kind of disappears. He's kind of peeking down the stairs. He disappears, and you hear like crashing and banging and things being moved around. And in a very short amount of time, the woman actually provides you guys with bowls of hearty soup, hearty potato and onion soup.
Borky inhales it.
May I have an extra for the Drake?
She looks at the Drake kind of haphazardly. She's kind of like hesitant. She goes, "Must I?"
Task
Mm.
narrows his eyes. Yes.
Roll a persuasion check.
For fuck's sake, these rolls.
It's all right, man.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Task gives his food.
Okay. You place it down, the bowl on the ground, and the drake doesn't move.
Shit.
I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't care anymore. These rolls are
Don't-
terrible. I'm fucking doing this to myself now. It's fine. I'm going
Don't-
for the long haul.
Don't forget, you have to command the drake. It is.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, if there's any way to naturally break it.
Okay, you know what? Fine. In Draconic, you have to eat too. Eat.
It does not respond to draconic. It acknowledges you. It actually looks at you, and it seems to understand, but it doesn't do as you command.
Wow. Okay, I'll bust the whistle and tell it to eat.
All right, you quickly blow the whistle, and immediately it just starts eating the soup on command.
Sound.
The woman kind of stares nervously at it, and probably she's seen it kill a couple people she knew, so she's like, The child starts kind of coming down the loft, and he kind of stops and, like, back to wall, kind of skirts around the drake, which is currently devouring the soup, almost bowl and all. And
Panic stands in front of the drake, like in between both the boy and it, and
Okay.
like kneels down and holds his hand out. It's all right.
The little boy kind of eases up a bit, and he kind of looks to his mother, and the mother nods, and he hands you a very large blanket-sized, dirty linen cloth. It's all rolled up, and he hands it to you.
Oh, this was the best, you said.
And what is it exactly?
You guys unroll it?
What would be the check?
Sorry?
I don't
What's
think it's a check. It's just a matter of unrolling.
Yeah,
it.
it's just a matter of unrolling it.
Oh, I thought you said roll for it.
No.
No, oh, no, it's rolled up.
Let's unroll this thing.
All right, yeah, I unravel it.
How do you unroll your dice, though?
Oh. As you lay it out on the table, it's huge. It's probably around like 5 to 6 feet across. It's tattered, it's old. You can smell the mustiness of it. Whatever this is ancient. Like, this is ancient. As you unroll it, you see it's cut off in certain areas. It's burned in other areas, and you see sprawled out a image of a large figure raising up a great sword, standing. It's a tapestry. It is a sewn tapestry holding up a great sword. And you immediately, upon seeing this, especially the sword, you immediately recognize what this is. You see what appears to be your quarry, the giant creature you are chasing, standing in glory, raising a weapon, and you see scrawled giant runes, like runic language, sprawled out.
I'm gonna make
Unlike-
sure to.
So,
Unlike the stones that you saw in with Ozzy, these are completely legible and could be comprehended.
I want
what
to memorize those for forgery.
what language are they?
It's giant runes.
Oh,
Mm.
Borky can read
I
giant.
lo-
Oh, no,
You
Borky-
also-
no,
well, he
Borky
can't read.
Borky can't read. Sorry.
He can speak giant. You also notice, as you look at this tapestry, in one section of what appears to be a sentence written in this runic language, you see the exact same symbol you saw with Ozzy that was undecayed. And as you look at this tapestry, the actual visage of this creature is completely untouched by age, as well as that singular rune, just as it was in the woods.
So it hasn't been changed at all from the way we saw it. It's not like
Looking at it, you can determine it's probably 1,000 years old, like at least 1,000 years old. But what's not 1,000 years old is the picture itself and the one rune that you've seen completely unaged before. It looks as if it was sewn in yesterday.
I pull the scroll of comprehend language out of my belt and I look to the others and I say, "Should I use this?"
Go for it.
All right, I utilize the magics of the spell of comprehend language.
Okay. Let me double check how scrolls work real quick. Just want to double check and make sure there's no. Okay. So use within specific spells on your spell class with you. This will cast without providing any material components. Otherwise, skills components. Cast spell reading scope. Okay. So as you pull out the scroll and use it, it disappears in a puff of smoke. And Panic, you are able to read this. There's a bit of hesitation, you were scared, and now you realize why the large rune that was intact was kind of uneligible. It's not a word, it's a name. As you read through the what is there, I mean most of it's burnt off. You manage to read out, "Hail high our weapons in honor of our king. Hail high to Reinhold." Ronfault, sorry. Hail high to Ronfault of honor and prestige.
How you spell
And it
Ronfault?
cuts out. I will type it in the chat. It is Raunfalt.
Ronfault.
What's it say?
What's it
say?
Middle of the souping.
It says, what was it? Hail high our.
Hail high our weapons in honor of our king.
Hail high our weapons in honor of our king.
Hail to Ronfault
Hail to Ronfault.
of honor and
Of
prestige.
honor and prestige.
Wait. That. Taisk.
Yeah.
What was that thing in the cave with the bugs? It was the thing on the wall you said you saw.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we saw something weird in the caves.
We saw runes. It was in Dwarven though.
Yeah.
It
Dwarven,
spoke about someone we had to be warned about.
These
But
runes
unfortunately, a lot of the wording was ripped away from a lot of the wording was ripped away that the naming was useless.
Could they be talking about the same thing? These words are giant.
What did it say?
I'm not too certain if giant and dwarven coincide.
Okay, so like, out of character, it said beware Ronfault, like in the other game, correct, Nadine?
It said where? It said
where Ronfault. That's what it. Okay.
yeah, it was cut off. Yeah.
Okay.
Knowledge history for anybody who wants to attempt something. I'm gonna put that out there.
Bam!
Wow.
There you go.
Greckles, as you think, you realize, oh hey, giants and dwarves don't like each other too much.
Someone see this fan art?
What?
I'm gonna copy this into the chat because Jesus Christ.
Middle of okay.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh my god.
My gentle lord.
Oh wow! That is fantastic!
I'm gonna switch this.
I interrupted the moment, but I'm not even mad.
I'm so sorry.
That's really something.
We are gonna pull this up here. That's exactly it, guys. That's it. I don't even know what to say. It's so perfect.
Wow.
It's so perfect.
That is.
God.
It's so.
Who did this?
Jack A. Kaiser.
Jack A.
Concept artist,
Kaiser.
writer, metalhead, adult, currently working on a freelance tabletop RPG and film.
You are, sir. You are immensely talented.
Please, Zito, can you send that Twitter that account please to Star, and Star, could you spam that in the chat please, because I'm floored right now. This is the kind of thing you'd get framed. Like this is like
Boom.
Absolutely. Put that up in like
it in the chat.
Put that up in the fucking like TFS HQ.
Oh man, that like.
That's like an oil painting of all of our characters. That is astounding.
Sorry, can I keep going?
Keep going.
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it.
I am so sorry.
We're just in
I know you
shock.
got excited.
We're just in shock right now.
We should consider maybe doing an art thing after we actually end the sessions.
Yes, I have
Yeah.
super apologized.
No, it's fine. That is worth kind of noting. It's fucking great. I'm jealous actually because I don't play, so I don't get.
I can't.
Oh,
Oh,
one more thing, Jack. If you're listening, I live really close to you. If I ever meet you, I'll shake your hand. If I'm in Illinois,
Just shake his hand. Come on, man.
right. you'll suck his dick.
whoa. Okay.
Whoa! Roll deck save.
jeez.
No,
So as
going,
you guys,
going...
Okay, sorry.
all of a
All right,
sudden,
continue.
As you guys are standing and looking at this tapestry, Panic quickly does a backflip and no one notices it, but it was pretty sweet. But as you look at this tapestry, once again, you realize that the name and the actual person woven and stitched into this tapestry is completely clean.
Oh, so he doesn't look exactly like how we saw him in the woods.
It looks like a healthier, completely fully realized. It's Reinfeld. I can basically say his name now. Reinfeld at his prime, essentially, what he once perhaps was.
Judging from what we saw compared to this man, that creature, that thing, something horrible must have happened to him, or he must have done something
Likely he's
horrible.
being controlled by a necromancer, but we gotta figure out what for. We have an ancient king who is very who seems to be very honor bound, the head of a paladin, a young girl, and a dragon killing sword. What would the objective be?
Maybe. I think I know.
The
Borky,
Alright,
Borky
go
would
ahead,
like to.
Borky.
Borky would like to make an attempt to solve it.
What I think it is this is his blanket that he had. That's what I think.
Borky leans back. Let's see if he solved it.
The woman Meredith, she kind of half smiling, goes, "Yeah, lovely, dear." She pours you more soup.
So, the only thing that I could possibly think is if this creature, this Ronfault, is being controlled by a necromancer, presumably a very powerful one, he could be collecting magical items and people for a sacrifice to become a lich.
A
Do
what?
we know that for a fact?
We don't know anything for certain at this point, but just judging from what I've heard on my travels to become a bard, that is what it sounds like.
Is there any check that we can make to try and confirm that from any sort of memory? I will accept no as an answer because that's pretty.
Knowledge Arcana. Let's say Knowledge Arcana.
Can
You
Borky?
guys have not attempted any sort of lich-like ritual, so you don't know.
Okay, hold on.
This
No-
is just hearsay.
Wait, knowledge arcana? Oh, dang it. Never
Wow.
You know that liches exist.
Liches are a thing. Liches do in fact exist.
Well, in any case, it might be better just to move on to the next town. We do have
Yes.
to make our way to the Briar, to where this thing is apparently coming from anyway.
Briar. Aye, what can you tell us about the Briar?
Good question.
Well, we thought about hunting there, but every time someone's gone out, they tend to just kind of reappear. They talk about the one with the yellow eyes. I don't quite know what that means. At first I thought it meant perhaps this thing, and she kind of points towards the creature. He goes, but it had red eyes, not yellow ones, but it's rather strange. In some cases, those who go too far deep into the woods tend to show up on the edge. We had a strange girl show up, looked a little bit like you, but red. And she went in on her own. We told her maybe best not to, and next morning, sure enough, she was right in the middle of town.
Wait a minute, look like who?
Like you.
Oh, that's the goat.
That's the goat.
Yes, she was a cartographer from
Yeah,
Elevast.
that's definitely the goat. It's,
That's Rivy.
Did she say her name?
Rivi. Her name was Aravi, but she called herself Rivi. She
Oh.
actually stayed in my house after
never
she
mind
woke up
then.
here. Hmm.
Not the person I'm looking for. All right. Well, you said something about yellow eyes.
Yes, most people who, well, don't quite remember what happened. They mentioned that before darkness took them, they were met with large yellow eyes.
Panic just sits silent.
what?
If it's any consolation, any soothing, no one who's entered the Briarwood has, well, outright disappeared. Well, we've had one disappear, but the rest of them who've returned are unharmed. So
What was the
whatever's in there, the disappearance was a trapper. He was a very gusto fellow. He was very lovely. I've told great stories. But he went in crack of dawn, and he tread much ground and never came back.
Mm.
Perhaps something in the woods got him. We don't know.
Very strange. So it appears.
How interesting that everyone just comes back. If it was far more malicious, wouldn't it just kill them and be done with it?
Perhaps whatever it is doesn't want to kill. That's what I think, but I don't know. This is a bit beyond me. More soup?
Yes.
She pours more into Borky's bowl.
No, I think we should probably turn in for the night soon. We need to get up back on the road and try to figure out more of this. How far to the next town?
There is no next town. Just the
that's
Briar's
right.
Glen.
Yep, that's right. That is just straight to
You're
the
right on the cusp. Yep.
Okay.
So you don't even know.
Which way's Blind Grin?
To the west. I mean, to the east. Yeah, God Almighty.
To the west. It's the west. Yeah. And with that, I think we're gonna end our session here.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, that was so much fun. That was so much fun.
That was
Now
a killer session.
I want to talk real fast. I love the game. I love this game, but I'm really excited about two subplots. Right, for one subplot right now. I am excited for the pet like dragon creature and how Task clearly wants it. And Greckles won't give it to him. No, I like that. No, I like that. That is a story within the crew, and I like a story within the crew, which is really good because now Greckles and Task have to have that interaction about that.
I can just see the argument. It's a dragon, though. Yeah, but it's blue.
Yeah, it's a dragon though. Yeah, but it's blue. That's racist, you fucking bird.
So you want it? So you want to be with? So you want to be with the dragon?
So you want to be with the dragon? So you want all the dragons to be together in their own separate area? That's racist. That's racist.
And really calling me a bird, that's not racist.
Well, that's what you are. You're a goddamn bird. I'm a hawk. He's a music man. That's a dragon. Rivy's a goat, and Rivy's a goat, and Lily is the best.
To be fair, I think goat is a little racist as well.
Not really. She's half goat.
We're fucking playing, guys. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Everyone's a goddamn racist.
We're not. We're not half goat.
Wrong.
We're not half goat. We're half demon.
So we had 879 people show up. For
And
the
let me
stream
tell
tonight.
you something, my friend. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go on. What are you saying? What are you saying? I'll go into
I was
it.
gonna say, and let me tell you something, motherfucker. I was gonna give it a name.
Well, maybe if you can find something really, really good worth of a trade.
You want the fucking brooch?
I don't know what the hell it is.
Okay. This is next. This is the banter while they're walking to Briar's Glen next episode. I want a couple announcements. I need you guys to stay clued in because there might be some screwy stuff with the schedule for the next 2 weeks as Anime Expo is coming up and Zito is moving. Okay, so I will keep you all fully informed. So please check back in here on the Twitter, on the Unexpectables Twitter handle as well. If we can get that posted, that would be really great as well.
Oh God.
The art, by the way, the art coming in, I'm floored. Like, there's been 2 pieces of art that have been way too good. I think I showed it on chat.
All the art's been really good.
I have no words for some of these art pieces. Some of them are so damn good. I wish I could just copy link. I'm gonna show you guys some stuff we have here. This is one. This is, and it's This is so fantastic. And this came from? Nadine, who did this come from again? You retweeted this.
Oh, is it the picture of Ron Fault?
Yeah, this is the picture of Ron Fault. I guess the dead king.
I have to go to my Twitter to find that out. I'm so sorry. I should be nicer about that.
Yeah, this is pretty fantastic. Of Ron Fault.
Malervik.
Okay, if you want to check out their art, it's definitely on the Unexpectables Twitter where we retweeted it. And of course, I'm gonna pull up the one from earlier. The one from we gotta pull that one up. Well, we actually got
Jack A. Kaiser.
Stupid
Yeah,
sexy
I'm on his Twitter page right now. He said, "Oh my fucking god, my phone's about to explode." I
Yeah,
underestimated.
he's in my Discord right now. He's on my personal channel Discord right now. He just showed me the tests of the process, like from concept to finish of those 4 characters.
Could we ask him? Can I ask him for a version of that without the lettering?
You could
Same.
probably ask him for a print if you wanted to.
I would love to pay him for a print. By the way, take a look at the Twitch stream right now, real fast. Here, Goomba.
Yep.
Yeah, Bird.
I love that. I saw that. I love that.
That's good. Well, there we go. That's pretty fantastic.
I'm currently on the Unexpectables Twitter, and there's so much stuff that it's gonna take me a while tonight to go through all this stuff.
And here is Star
I
Exorcist.
hope I don't miss anything. If I do, I'm so sorry.
And here is lovely
Thank you so
Greckles all
much.
frazzled. That's also looking pretty amazing. There's just been some amazing art rolling in here. And there, from Dugan Dogler again, which is great. I love the chibi art. It's really nice.
She also posted one with Rivi and like a map. I think it was really quite good.
That's
I
pretty
only just
great.
saw a glimpse of it. Oh my god, there's so much and it's so good.
There's so much art coming
my
in, and
God.
I
It is nuts. We need to like set up a slideshow or something.
I'm gonna have to figure that out. But again,
There is a way on OBS. You just gotta learn that.
I will. Then we can go over that in the future here. But this art alone is I'm floored. By
Oh, did you get the one that Star sketched of Task?
No, I did not see the task one. Hasn't been posted in the.
Here you go. I'll give it to you.
I just posted in the Discord if you can. Again, I can't get enough of this art. I'm just floored by it.
Task taking a compliment.
Hey, let me ask. Can I ask you, Zito, an out of character question?
What's up?
Would you want that thing bound? Like I like out of character. I'm like, you probably want to have that like in a more natural state rather than just literally commanding it. Like the fact that it can't eat.
That's what I'm
without
trying
being
to
told-
do. I
Yeah.
don't like that's like in character. Task is looking at this thing just like, oh my god, this is like the most fucking gut wrenching thing. This thing needs permission to eat. This is fucking unacceptable. That's why like. Now that like it's Greckles needs to actually like command it, it's bittersweet. It's like, oh you shit, but thank you.
There's some.
Well, see, it might be slightly out of character, but I'm trying just to get it to hang out with you and just like maybe he'll get that handle animal roll high enough, or like, because I'm
Yeah.
wondering if we just have to break the stupid stone, but will it kill it? You know.
No, absolutely. I'm very curious to see where this goes. There's some amazing art on here. It's just
And like that's the thing. It would be so out of character to just be like, here you go.
Yeah, it would.
Ugh.
895 viewers, by the way, is where that we actually peaked out.
The Twitters, I can't keep up. There's so much. I'm trying so hard.
No, it's okay, Nadine. You're doing fine. But thank you.
Well,
But
now I gotta draw fucking unless you had an exact like detail of what the brooch looks like. Now I need to. Now, unfortunately, we're adding the brooch to Task's fucking like repertoire of clothing.
No man, this has been so much fun.
I'm jealous. I wish I was playing like so I get the cool.
You are playing. You're the
You
DM.
are
playing.
I am, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like I had my.
because
like,
no one's
my
ever
hair.
drawn art of Matthew Mercer. Yes.
Oh my god.
I still want
Oh.
like from Video James at J Bookstev. I still want like a copy of that GIF because I can't pull it from Twitter.
Aw.
Which GIF?
It's actually on the Unexpectables. It's from June 15th. It's a GIF of like a bunch of little birds coming together and like it just forms Greckles.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
so
the
cool,
sprite.
yeah.
Yep. I want a
I-
copy of that, but I don't know how to. I can't rip it.
I
Yeah.
almost missed that when I was going through the Twitter. I was like going up and down. I went way too far down, and I like glitched out my. I have the Twitter on my iPod, which is very old, and so like I almost missed it. But I'm really glad I managed to find it. Which is once again, if I miss artwork, I am so sorry.
I love
It's-
I love the Unexpectables album cover.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Oh
I
my
just
lord.
love how hyper realistic.
Someone
I
also-
can't stop looking at this oil painting. I got like the details on the hair and the feathers on Greckle, the scales on Task, and the hair on Panic. It's just
Stupid sexy Panic.
stupid sexy Borky. Like Borky looks quite
Right?
Borky's like,
You don't, dude. It's like I'm like looking at this one step away. Have you ever seen that fucking the cartoon with the two dudes who like go on a lifelong journey? It's like from Sun Creations. Like that fucking like it's that ultra realistic like almost troll like face on the hero who's like ha 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 ha. I can
Yep.
see that on Borky.
Ha ha ha. Every inch of me's covered in grain.
no one.
No one.
Smart like Borky makes great
Makes
art
it
like
smart like
Borky. Makes great art like Borky. Just cuts a guy in half. paints
Yo, hold up a
red.
second. I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys the fucking creation process GIF that he has of this.
Oh, he has
Please
a GIF.
do,
He
I
has a
wanna see
GIF.
this.
I would love.
He,
to
no, he has a GIF of the creation process, like from concept to finish of each character.
Go for it.
Oh my- How long did it take him to do this?
I don't
Like,
know. I'll ask him. He's in. Like I said, he's in my Discord.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on, where are you guys at?
So freaking crazy.
I feel like we should almost bring him in. I don't know. I just like, goddamn. Like, I have a million questions about this. Like,
Boom, here it is.
oh, you got something for me? Okay, I'm gonna.
It's like white for like 2 seconds, but then it goes into the characters.
All right, hold on. Here we go. I'm gonna paste.
my
I'm gonna paste this
gosh.
here so everyone can watch it on the stream. There we go. It's white.
Damn.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Wow. Oh, that's really neat with Greckles. Like the layer, the different shades of black going on there and gray. I love it.
So cool.
That's neat. Oh, that's such a good. The finishing pass looks so great.
I like the two hair strands, like the few hair strands coming off of Panic's, like the front. That just makes it. It's very good.
Yeah, no. Oh man.
The bangs.
That's so cool.
Task is really cute in this. He's very adorable.
Amazing. Oh, that lighting pass right at the end there. That looks so good. I'm gonna have that run one more pass, just so everyone can see it. And definitely, can we post his Twitter in the?
Oh, I've done that plenty of times.
Okay, good, because he deserves it.
I'm absolutely in love with the way Panic looks. He's got a lot of Legacy of Kain vibes, and that's just hitting all of my marks.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my
trying
God.
to find. We also had some art from Sigi-kun, who did a.
Can you post it? Can you post it
who
in the chat?
did?
Posted in Discord.
I will post it in the Discord. I don't know if I'm posting it correctly. This one's really funny though. It's Panic, same guy, using his cutting words.
Amazing. Just simply amazing.
Your clothes are from the bargain bin at the thrift shop. We also have Juka Bro.
I like the
Yes,
idea.
this is a
that-
guitar. I'm trying.
I like the idea of Panic just like not even trying with the insults. Like they're so fucking tame, but yet they do so much shit to people.
We also had that one.
Hey, fuck
by-
you. I put a lot of effort into those.
I mean, I was joking the whole time.
We have a great piece by Juka Bro as well.
That's really good.
And then someone did Ron Fault's name, the rune,
Oh,
as
Yeah.
well.
Oh shit! Really? Like
Yeah.
the typography?
Yeah, here you
Yo,
go.
put that in.
What the?
I put it in by Nathan Mercer. Okazar.
Oh, that looks so sweet. Okay, remember that name, please, because in case we make merch.
No, it's written in my it's in my notes right now on the character sheet.
Thank you so much. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to copy this. Copy link.
I'm gonna favorite that personally, I think, just to have it on hand.
That is
Uh,
a sweet. This is the mark of
Yeah, I'll be right
Ronfall.
back.
That's it's his name essentially.
That's
As you read through that scroll, that is his name on Decayed.
Man, honestly, that image alone might be. That might.
It's really
Did you-
cool.
Taka, did you see Star's very angry Borky covered in blood?
No, I didn't.
It's-
I did not see it.
It's great.
It's on the Unexpectables page.
Oh, it is. Oh, can you post it in the
Yeah.
chat real fast here?
Yeah, give me a second.
My thing cannot. Oh god. It just cannot keep up with everything.
Really? Well, stick around, guys. I need to ask you a couple things, like, whenever we get done.
And there is Borky covered in blood. After he fucking mincemeated the final boss in anger with a perfect crit as he shredded the dude. It was like so
barbarian
perfect. I'm like,
crits are scary.
I just for a second there I was like, please hit crit. I'm like, oh, even better.
Well, see,
Yeah,
that's the thing. Is like it all felt really cinematic. It's like you're taking hits, the dumbass bird hit you, and you just had enough of the day.
God, and just good
Oh
stuff.
god, the only solace I can take away from that is just that at least I was able to fucking do like the surprise motherfucker and just like from upside down hit the guy from the window. That was my solace out of that.
That was pretty tight.
All right, now you said you wanted to talk. So you have something else for us today?
Oh, did I?
No,
I did.
Wait.
Okay, all right. So you have something. So you want to talk about something? Okay.
Oh, it's after we wrap up here.
Oh,
on
after
stream.
after we wrap. Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
Someone drew me, which was kind of fun.
Oh.
I got a DM picture, so now I'm quite content now.
Right here.
I gotta say though,
Right here in the refrigerator. That way
hello,
everyone
naughty
can
children,
see.
I am God.
Hello, naughty children. I am God.
Third eye.
It needs task at the bottom. Stop giving me sevens, god damn it!
It's not my fault.
Task crit. Oh no. It's not my fault. It is the way fate is written. Oh my god.
My gosh.
The third eye is great.
I said I'm walking.
I'm still completely floored. We're at like number 3.
It's a little
Like
bit,
that blows my mind.
There's a lack of. I'd say there's not a lot of like prolific streams out there, and I think I'm really happy that we can like make this kind of content. This feels really good to make. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad people are enjoying this, and I'm glad people are,
Alrighty, guys. I think this is from all of us here at the Unexpectables and from the 101 Club and everyone's individual channels, of course. Please check those out on their Twitters. My name is Takahata101, and thank you so much for swinging by. Have a good night, everybody, and thank you.
Night, guys.
Later.
Take care.